Skipping. Urgent message.
Rising Stein, Porcupine. I guess you're not up and at 'em yet. This is me. You may call me with the message. All right? Thanks. Bye.
Skipping. Urgent message.
Trying to get a line to call you. It's been, so problematic for some reason tonight. I can't get a dial tone to call you. So this is my fourth location, and the phone went through. I couldn't talk earlier because it was right there. So if you haven't gone to sleep, call me back. Thanks. Bye. Just wanted to say goodnight anyway. All right.
Urgent message.
Hi. I hate that your phone keeps rejecting me. You must have a really bad connection. Anyway, I don't know. It's 11:42. It's not even late. So if you're not asleep, call me back. Right. Bye.
Skipping. Urgent message.
This is B. Please give me a call when you get this message. It's just not even about being negative right now. It's about sorting out some very serious feelings that I had for you, and not being able to reach out and touch you and talk to you when I think it's necessary, when I deem it, emotionally necessary to talk. Not being able to do those things, I was not ready to subject myself to that type of, and I was not able to endure it. And I think the way you're responding is just making it even worse for me. So I need to talk to you with regards to that, and just, maybe the talk you suppose that we should be having, that needs to take place then, obviously. I don't know. Your reaction to everything is really disappointing, and I need to talk to you. So call me, and don't be acting like that towards me. That's probably the situation, how you normally deal with it, but that's just not going to work. So formulate your thoughts, processing, and all that, whatever you need to do, and call me, because I want to talk to you. I'm so falling in love, and it's not a good thing, because I know that this is ultimately not going to end. It's not going to happen. So I need to talk that through with you. I need to express that to you, okay? And if I haven't said enough already, that's just where I am, so that you know. Bye.
To say thank you for letting me have a couple of days to actually think about what freaking happened the other night. Anyway, it was so funny how I had my whole mind made up on, when you leave your ass alone, I just felt like you was trouble. And it's so interesting how vibe is, because I was right, I ain't gonna lie, I do have questions. I'm like, how do you do that? Who taught you that? Are you a goddamn professional? So on a real note, that was amazing. It was totally, perfect. If I were to vision what I want my man to be sexually, you would be that person, hands down. Am I mad at you? Hell yeah, because you know that you got those skills. So for you to do that to me, that was not nice at all. Because I was getting to know you in a whole different way, and it was cool too. That other way was also nice, So I don't know. It makes me more curious about who you are and what you're really about. I won't lie, But again, I keep feeling that vibe of how you gonna do me like that? That is not nice. So you definitely, at some point, will have to give me that explanation, because I'm just real curious. But that's it. I'm not, in any way mean anything else. I think I'm okay. I'm staying away from you. I'm still gonna stick to that one. But I definitely want to know. I'm like, dude, are you on TV?
This is Robert Frank, and you're listening to the manmindset.com dating help for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
I'm Tyrone, and you're listening to the manmindset.com dating help for men with your host, Steve Dean Williams. So get on board, long dick style.
Steve the Dean Williams, give me your chain, punk. Yeah, sleep with your lights on. I still got the bicycle. Much love, Steve. Do what you do. God bless.
Steve, congrats on your motherfucking podcast, The Man Mindset. You can go to manmindset.com and listen to it. Keep up the good work, fellas. All right.
The following program is rated MAN. It contains real game. Learning your value as a man. Original ways to have her face in the pillow and her ass up in the air. I'm talking her knees pushed so far back, it's touching her shoulders. Touching her without touching her. Having a woman respecting your every move. Buying you gifts. Cooking and cleaning with a smile. And knowing her place at the table. So, for all you human males, cupcakes, surface dwellers, and grass-eating lions, your discretion is advised. Meaning, if you don't like the truth, then go find a show that helps you cuddle, complain, and cry about women. Just get the fuck out of here.
I got the man mindset, I got the man mindset, got so many girls on deck, cause I got the man mindset, let's go. When it come to dating, ain't nobody better, giving you the insight, being hella honest, teaching you the game, just like that, time to connect with the man mindset. Have fun, gotta come and learn with a real one. Hosted by Steve the Dean Williams. Get everybody talking when you step in the building, showing men how to pull women, go get them like it's really no situation you can't handle. Believe Steve giving you all the answers when it come to dating, talking and texting. Keep the conversation hella interesting, and it don't matter if you're married or single. He's showing you the game, giving you the insight. You gotta be smooth, keep it cool, that's right. So the next date you sure to have a good night. Ain't no hesitating, time to level up. You think you a player? Well, it's time to be a better one. Need to check Steve, that is who you need. Got you pulling ladies so fast you wouldn't believe. That's right. So tell me if you ready, we gon' get it poppin'. Ain't no doubt about it. You be dating with so many options cause you know you got it. So fly, so fresh. Yes, this is the man mindset.
It is game. Well, wait a minute. I don't think you motherfuckers are listening. I said it is game time.
All right. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the Dean. Class is in session. How you guys doing today? Shout out to all the guys above me, 179 that broke the record. Shout out to all you guys out there listening to the show. The Dean. Class is in session. Oh, boy. If y'all want to call in, y'all can call in. The number is 563-999-3056. We have a good show for you today. How teachable am I? If I sit around and worship women, that's going to be the show for today. That we're going to be discussing today. But before we start and discuss the show for today, shout out to all the ladies out there that's listening. What's going on, ladies? Check out the poetry and stuff. It's cool. For all the guys out there, what I want you to do is go ahead and get your notebooks out. If you have a question, put a Q in there and just ask your question. If you're texting a woman and you have a problem while you're texting her, go ahead and just put a T there. And for all you other guys out there, if you are having trouble, a woman saying something to you that's throwing you off your motherfucking square, just put a W in there and we got you. Also, guys, if you get the opportunity, go ahead and get your notebook out, you get your crayons out. Go ahead and get your puzzle pieces and the like. And also for all you guys out there, if you get the opportunity, go ahead and like, subscribe, and share because that does help the algorithm. And I do want to say I appreciate that. But anyway, I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's good, doing well. You got a lot to talk about here. When it comes to Just how God, I got something on the teeth. I'm sorry. Just how crazy things can be when your self-importance gets in your way from a lot of things. You know, your mindset and why this is so important is that what you do is all predicated on how you think about yourself. But as I've been discussing with you for the past few weeks, your mind doesn't want change. He doesn't want change. And even though you think you want change, you might not just want change. And it's pretty weird how that works. A lot of guys, you know, what the mind does is it will fill in gaps of lies to make them feel, or the person feel like he's actually doing something when he's really not doing anything at all. The mind will make you think because you're tall that that gives you an automatic pass to learn game and get women because you make money. The mind makes you do and think things that have nothing to do with the game whatsoever. And it's crazy for a lot of people. It's really sad for a lot of guys out there because it's hard sometimes. I get it. I mean, you don't have any game. You're terrible with women. And your pride, self-importance, ego, mind, all these things play a role in the fact that you don't want to learn because it's crazy. Most of your life, if you had, I know you have like female teachers, some of you have male teachers, but you've had at least a male teacher at least one time in your life that was teaching you. You were open to learn. But what's hard for a lot of people is that they want it so bad that learning is detrimental to anything they wanted. They just don't have it in them. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But you know, this is not necessarily going to be a show to a Debbie Downer show because we got a lot that I got to talk to you about and stuff. But I just need to address this that this is just not for everybody, man. Everybody, you know, you have, you know, from the surface dwellers, I need to go and start laying out the land of the surface dwellers. I mean, you've got the guys that bird watch, you got the guys that nitpick, you know, and nitpicking, I'm talking about looking at the stuff that's going on with the successful students and just taking little things from them and trying to call it game. You got guys that actually lie to themselves in another area where guys just sit there and they're under this delusion that they think they even know what a 4 means when they say they're on a 4. So it's a lot of that. It's a lot of guys. It's a lot of things going on. But what they all have in common is a lot of these people just will never be students of the game. And that's really unfortunate. But anyway, we got a lot to discuss and a lot to talk about, guys. Again, lines are open if you want to call in. If you have a question, please put a Q and we got you covered. But I have something I want to kind of like go over, talk with you guys about. And like I understand that most of you guys out here who value women as far as running behind them, worshiping them, doing everything you can to try to please them. I get it. I know a lot of you individuals are losing right now and you don't know why. But what if you can start changing things? What if you can just have a shift in the way you think about things and start to trust that shift and start doing the things that you need to do to learn game? You know what I mean? Yes, and absolutely. LL, yes. That will be, I think 9 East or 8 East. We'll have it if you'll get the notification of the show. It's going to be tomorrow. Taekwondo and I are doing a show tomorrow. The dojo of the game. So we're going to be doing a 2-hour show on Thursdays as well. Shout out to my dog. He's a bad motherfucker. But getting back to you young men out there, and again, see, when I was learning all this stuff, there were things that I had to set for myself. There were things that I needed to do for myself. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to discuss some of these things today. And hopefully that a lot of you guys out there will soak it up. See, in order to win with women, there's got to be a certain kind of standard that you must begin to develop for yourself. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. We'll talk a little bit about that. It's going to be tough. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Let me see here. Saturday, I'm going to Batman. Sunday, I'm doing Batman again. So I'm just trying to see. I'll probably be able to talk more about it like Sunday evening or something like that. But because there's a lot of things I want to talk about here. But as a man, what if you just stopped thinking about women for a second and started cultivating an idea of things that you actually want to do? But it's not just doing them. It's the marketing and it's your government that plays a role in that. And that's what we're going to be going with today. We're going to be talking a lot about your marketing, and we'll be talking about the governing, how you govern yourself. Because everything that you do has to be a compass for you. And what's really odd to me, but it's not really odd because I don't want to get into the odd. Let's get into starting the solution, which we could start off as the number one thing. If you are not solution-based as a man, you're just going to be problematic. You're not actually looking for a way to solve things. The reason why is because there's a part of you, unfortunately, that just makes exceptions to the world, to the surface. You make these exceptions to yourself, and then you make exceptions to women. You tell yourself this is the standard I'm going to have, and then when you see a beautiful woman, for some odd reason, you begin to change what it is you set yourself out to do. And that hurts you. That slows you down. You cannot ever make an exception when it comes to the betterment of you and how you are to yourself. These women are smart enough, gentlemen, to know how to push your buttons to make you either feel bad. They know how to guilt you. They know how to talk things a certain way to you so you can do the one thing that you should never do. And that is make an exception. Sitting there knowing that she's disrespectful. But the exceptions that you guys make is sometimes it's not even with the woman. It's more with yourself. And you don't even realize when you see a woman that you're interested in, you make an exception almost all the time. 9 times out of 10, you make an exception. You know what that exception is? Is that, you know what? I'm not going to do what I said I was going to do. Not today. It's too cold outside. It's not the right time. So you know what? We'll just do it tomorrow. And then you go home and you get frustrated. You're like, tomorrow's going to be my day. Tomorrow's the day that I'm going to talk to a woman. Tomorrow's the day I'm going to make a move. Then all of a sudden again, tomorrow comes around and you do what? You make another exception, and you're not necessarily standing on what it is you want to do. Men don't do that. Men don't men don't sit around and make exceptions to things. But when we get around women, they make exceptions. Women make exceptions to men. They don't make exceptions to service dwellers unless the exception is, okay, I'll hang out with them. Okay, I'll let them buy me dinner. I'm not going to sleep with them, but I'll let them buy me dinner. I'll let them buy me a drink. I'll let them pay a bill or buy my phone. Now they'll make those exceptions. But the exceptions I'm talking about a woman will make is when they know that their morals are not necessarily lined up with what they want to do, and they will make that exception. They will make it because they see the value and the value and worth of the man. We're knowing that for the average guy, they wouldn't do those things. See, if a woman met an average guy and he was, this is even weird to say, but talking to another woman, there would be no exception. She'll just dump him. She'll just get rid of him. But a man, oh no, she'll make the exception. They will make exceptions for a man that makes exceptions for herself. And that's something that you have to really process. And as men, these are things that you have got to do. And sitting around trying to prove yourself. If you feel that you're around somebody and you feel like I've got to do more things than I average that I want to do, not only you about to make an exception, but if you feel that you have to prove yourself to somebody, you shouldn't be talking to that person. Because that person is going to run rings around you. But this is what happens when you worship women. Because what you're looking for from her, not only trying to fit her narrative, but you're trying to prove yourself to get permission. And it's not sex. Permission for her time. Permission that she hopefully texts you a message or something like that. Because you actually think that showing her you're a great guy is going to make her say, wow, you know what? I'm a mess with this guy. He's so amazing. And gentlemen, it just doesn't work that way. I wish it did, but it doesn't work that way. And once you start to build yourself internally and start to drift away from the women, worshiping of women, there are certain things that are going to start happening to you that not I or anybody will be able to control that in you, and you're just going to go on autopilot, excuse me. You're going to start to do probably the one weirdest thing, and that is how you're going to start making moves even before you're ready to make the move. 714 called in yesterday. Remember, he called me and asked me, should you, start off talking to like average and ugly women to learn game? And that's not game. That's just you pitying yourself. But the man that follows instructions, he is going to start before he's ready. He's not. A lot of people try to get ready versus accept that they're not ready, but they're still going to do it anyway. A lot of guys out there say to themselves, you know what? Hey, just not ready to talk to a woman. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. So I won't do it. But then you have those guys out there that are ready They know what they want. They know how to move. They know why they should move, and they move. Even if they're not ready to do anything. You know, it's great when you see the students doing this. When they know that, man, I just have such a hard time with women. I have such a hard time of walking up to a woman. You know, because of the worship is so high, they really become intimidated. But when they're doing the process of the 5 women a day that we've been teaching you guys for over 30 years now, they don't see it until they're in front of the woman. They will start even though they're not ready, and that's a good thing. A lot of guys out there say, well, you know what? Well, I'm not ready yet, but let me get ready. So what is the exception they're making to themselves? They're making an exception that, you know what? Even though I know I should be doing this, I'm going to try to find a loophole so I can sit on the sideline and not do anything. So you know what? And if he asks me, I'm going to tell him, well, I just don't have the confidence. I just don't know how to talk to the woman. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to learn and I'll eventually talk to a woman, and it doesn't work that way. It just doesn't work when you put things off. And that's the vibe today with a lot of young men. They put things off. They push things off because they feel that they've got tomorrow. 714, what's up, man? What's your question, brother?
Hey, Steve. It's you know who. Hey, I just want to talk about the flip side of that. And the flip side of that is that if some fugly fat woman comes up to you and starts chatting you up, that you thirsty and desperate simps should literally just ignore her. You should never, when you simps fuck these fat chicks that are way, way beneath you, all you're doing is building up their egos to the next guy, and they think that their shit doesn't smell, and you guys are just better off going home and, you know, just rubbing one out than even thinking about fucking a fat chick. And when I spoke yesterday about all that,
but wait, one thing at a time.
I wasn't mentioning
one thing at a time.
A fat chick.
Right.
I was just mentioning being nice to a fat chick. What do you say about that, Steve?
You fail again, man. You're not looking at everything. You're just looking at one piece. No, you're not seeing it. I'm gonna help you with this. Watch this. And I'm not. And okay. I agree. I'm not saying fuck a fat chick. I'm not saying that whatsoever. I totally agree with you. That's the only thing that I agree with you on. But see, game is being a people person, because no matter who is in front of you, no matter if she is tall, short, fat, or skinny, they have something to offer you. Why would I?
Well, that's what I was saying yesterday. That's what I said yesterday.
But you're talking
be
about
nice to them. I said be nice to these fatties, but don't fuck them.
Oh, but why would you be nice? You made a statement. Why be nice though?
Well, I'll tell you why. Because if a fat chick is helping me at a McDonald's or something, and you know she's helping me with my order, I'm not going to be an asshole to her. I'm going to be nice to her. That's what I meant.
Right.
I'm meeting these fatties in a work environment.
I'm not talking about a work environment. What if you saw a fat chick at Walmart that's working at Walmart and she smiled at you? Are you going to ignore her or are you going to speak to her?
I'm going to smile at everybody that smiles at me, who's nice to me most of the time. But if it's a fat chick who's trying to smile at me because she wants to fuck me,
you don't know that. What you're doing is
you're placing. Set her straight right away.
You're placing,
I'm not going to lead her on.
Okay, but you're placing.
I'm not going to vagina tease her.
You're placing a judgment on a woman. You can't read that bitch's mind.
Well, if I see it, if I see a fat woman, you're damn right I'm going to place a judgment on her.
And this is the wrong. Then this is the wrong place for you. Then this is the wrong place for you. You should go somewhere else. This is the wrong fucking place for you. This is why y'all service dwellers lose, because y'all don't fucking think.
No, but
y'all don't think. Because I was trying to. I'm gonna tell you. Explain it.
Explain it to me, bro.
I'm not your bro, but anyway, this is how it is.
Yeah.
This is how it is.
Okay. Yeah.
Just because she's smiling doesn't mean she wants to fuck you. I don't know why y'all motherfuckers think because a woman smiles at you, they automatically want to sleep with you. That's not the point of what
No,
I'm trying.
I said if she comes on to me and says she wants
Ain't
to
nobody
fuck me,
say
not
the
if she's
bitch is gonna
smiling
come
at
on
you.
to you. I just said she smiled at. Did I say anything other than smile? Did I say anything other than smile at you? Yes or no?
Well, if she, okay, bro,
so then,
if she smiles at me, I smile back. I'm friendly to her.
So I don't want to hear all this. She want to sleep with you because y'all actually think just because she's fat that she's gonna want to sleep with y'all to feel better. It doesn't work that way, man. Fat people can see losers as well. And here's the thing that you don't even really understand about fat motherfuckers. It's the fat ones that have the most confidence. It's the fat ones that are the alphas in the club. It's the big girls.
Of course, because you have to have confidence to walk around being fat, right?
No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. It's because the prettier she is, the more insecure she is. See, pretty is more insecure. Fat, they don't give a fuck. They don't care. They think that they're God's gift to the world. And I'm not saying they're allowed to think that. That's fine. They can think that all they want. But if I saw a group of women, I see a group of women. You have a pretty one to the right and a fat one to the left. Who do you think I'm talking to first?
Yeah, that's a hard one to say.
No, it's not hard. It's game.
Maybe
it's game.
Okay,
Who do I talk to first?
You can talk to the fat. You can
Why?
talk to the fat one first.
Why? Is that your answer? Or is
I'm
it
going to make a point.
No.
Wait, let me make a quick point though. So today, the fat women are not nice like they used to be.
You're not. No, I don't care what you. No, please listen. Please stay on track. Okay. Who are you talking to and why? You have a group of women. There's an Asian, a Spanish, a few black one, a Irish one, and you got a fat one and a fucking badass one. Who are you talking to first?
The one I'm attracted to and the hottest one.
Why?
Because that's the one that I'm going to be interested in more than the other one.
Then you don't.
If I want to get in their pants, because I'm talking to them because I want to fuck one, and I want to fuck the most attractive one.
You have already lost. You don't understand the rule. Again, game, brother. You don't understand the rules of the pack. See, let me explain
Tell me them, bro.
The thing, the rule of the pack is, for a lot of you guys, how many times have you guys walked up around a group of a bunch of women, went to go talk to the one you want to talk to, and then the fat one gets up and walks away, and all the group gets up and follows him. She's like, oh, I got to go. You're like, well, what the fuck has happened? You want to know why? Because you didn't do the one thing. You didn't pay homage to the fat one that ran the group. You can't just walk into a group and talk to the prettiest one. Doesn't work that way. Because the prettiest one is usually. Why
should I pay homage to the
all right, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go, dog, because you ain't trying to listen, dog. I don't want to waste my time with you, dog. I don't want to hear that shit, dog. You listen. The next time you ask a question, learn how to shut your fucking ass up and pay attention. I hate motherfuckers like you, man, because you don't fucking listen. Now let me get back to you guys. Fuck him. What I'm saying to y'all guys is this. Listen to me real quick. This is what y'all don't understand. The prettiest ones are always the ones that are getting beat down in the group. They're all not beat down in the physical, but because they're pretty, they're getting hammered pretty bad by all the other chicks that aren't that good looking. And the prettiest one is usually all the way damn near in the back, following the most fucked up chick in the group that runs the group. The group is run by two women. You got the alpha woman and you got the beta. Now let me explain how this works. See, the beta woman's job is to present the alpha woman and put her in a spot where she can be seen. Okay. Now, if we used to talk about the highway, you have the club, and then around that is the highway. You got the DJ booth, you got the bar, you got sitting areas. So what the beta chick's job is to find a spot for the alpha female so she can act a fool, because in her mind, she thinks she's the baddest one because she has the most confidence. In her mind, she's not looking for guys like us. This is the good news, gentlemen. She's not looking for us. She's looking for the ballers, the guys that have money and all that BS status. Not status that they tell on the red pill. I'm just saying guys that have paper, that are papered up. That's her level of thinking, that she should be getting the best of the best. So she's not even going to mess with us. But disrespect her and she's going to move the herd, because she's got to keep these women in line and show them that she's the baddest one. Now, the beta one is learning from the alpha to learn eventually so she can have her own little crew and break off, and this is how these things work. So when you guys out here, when you see a group of women, remember, there's always an alpha woman. There's always one woman running the pack. So what your job is always search out the ugliest one. I didn't say you're sleeping with her. I didn't say you're going to be messing with her. You got to pay homage. See, this is what a lot of y'all who service drugs don't understand about rules of game. You got to pay homage to people and get the invite in from her, not on a mental, but invite into the group. No one's going to allow you in, because, especially guys, because you're more of a threat to taking what they have. But some women out there, they don't want to be showed up. But the prettier she is, she ain't running the pack. It's always going to be the fat one. But what I'm saying is this. I don't want you guys to treat people like shit, because most of you guys are being treated like shit right now. And you know that don't feel right. You know, it don't feel right to you. And there's no reason to treat someone like shit. There's no reason to ignore people, because I keep telling you, those that have game are going, everybody has something that they can give you. Everybody has something they can give you. And the one thing fat women have are friends. The one thing skinny women have are friends. Okay? Hey, thank you, Mr. Hugh. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you, Amon. Appreciate that, A-Dog. Thank you very much, sir. Lines are open, guys. Y'all want to call in. We chopping it up, breaking it down to you guys. But I want y'all to listen to what I'm saying to you. That I don't want you to treat people like shit. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Because I don't care how many fat women you run into and you might run into again. Don't treat her bad. Don't treat her mean because someone treated you bad. I'm saying if you have game, you speak to them. Because every woman, if she's fat, not so fat, skinny, thin, whatever, anything up and down that thing, they got access to women that you don't even know. That you don't even know. Damn, freelance got me. That you don't even know. And that's why I'm saying, you guys, stop looking at these women thinking that they automatically want to fuck you. They don't. I don't know where y'all get this at, but they don't. They're not like that. So what I'm saying to you guys is, just that before I get back into the show, is that I don't want you guys to mistreat somebody because you don't like how she looks to you. Just because you don't want to sleep with her don't mean you can't say hi to her. I mean, my God, I mean, you just don't. It's just not me. I'm not trying to feel bad for these people, but you don't know what the fuck they go through all day, man. And a simple hello could make their day. A simple hello could do things. And you know what? But you do what you want to do. But I'm just saying, as far as game goes, I'm always saying hi to people. I'm saying hi. I'm not sitting around and having a conversation with the person. I'm just saying hi. That's all I'm doing. Just saying hello and keeping it moving. Because one of those days, you're going to see another woman that works at said store, whatever store that is, and who you think is going to give you the 411? Who do you think you can go to get the 411 on that new chick that's at the... Y'all just gotta, you must look beyond. Like I always used to tell y'all, like Lion-O from the Thundercats, sight beyond sight. You must look beyond what you think you see, because this is why a lot of y'all are failing, because you're only looking at things your way, and your way ain't working. But yet you continue to look at it your way, thinking that eventually it's going to change. It never changes. It only gets worse. It never changes. It only gets worse. And that's the thing I want y'all to think about. So I don't want y'all to mistreat. If you see any, listen, I don't care if it's one. Well, it's got to be more than one. There's always going to be an alpha in there. You got to kind of figure that out. And that's why I always tell you, when you meet a bunch of women, introduce yourself to all of them. And if you don't know what's going on, you just run in there, you want to talk to one, introduce yourself to all of them, and then divide like they do in nature. You just divide from the herd. You want to pull her from the herd, but you can't yank her from the herd. You got to get permission to move her from the herd. Now, I know it sounds crazy that you're like, well, what you mean I got to get permission? I ain't even trying to mash the fat one, but why do I need permission? And then what I'm trying to let y'all know that this is how game. See, there are things that are moving or that goes beyond your comprehension. And it's moving parts all over. And what I'm trying to tell you, there are rules to things. This is where a lot of you guys go wrong. You cannot disrespect the pack leader, no matter what. You must pay homage. You must pay homage. All the ones that got game know this. Got to pay homage. And it's not saying I'm going to sleep with her. I'm not going to sleep with her or anything like that. I'm just recognizing who's running shit. You never go past somebody who's running shit and go to somebody else who's a subordinate in their eyes. That's a huge disrespect. So do not do that. Okay. I just wanted to tap this to hit you guys with that and everything, just to let y'all know, man, that you just don't do that, man. You just don't do that. And when you start to see there's so many moving parts. There's so many things that's going on. But what I'm trying to do is, the more that you guys can start to see things, okay, before they happen, okay, before they begin to happen, okay, you'll be able to be better at this. You have to listen. You have to be able to push yourself every day, even if it's an inch past the point you're at right now. Every day. Even if it's an inch, you cannot be, and this is the problem. We're in motherfucking March. We're in month 3. And you guys are not pushing forward. You're going backwards. You're going backwards. You're going the fuck backwards, and that's a huge problem. That's a problem. Because what you set for yourself, gentlemen, don't set goals and things for yourself that you can't reach. Don't set the unreachable, because that puts extra pressure on you. And that's the thing y'all all do when you walk out that door. You set an unreachable goal of, I'm going to go out and meet a woman today. And that's an unreachable goal for someone that doesn't even believe in itself. That's an unreachable goal. Thank you, Tyler. It's just an unreachable goal. But I'm not saying it's not something that you can't reach, but for the way you are right now, you can't reach that right now. You must set small baby fucking steps until you trust if there is no trust in yourself, then you can't do it. It's just not going to work. And that's the majority of guys out there. And that's why it doesn't matter how many books you read. Hell, even if you read my book, it doesn't fucking matter. And I'm being honest with you. I'm being honest. It doesn't matter what books, whatever you get. If you don't trust yourself, you ain't going to do shit. And that's why most of you ain't doing shit right now, because you don't trust yourself. JC. Does the gatekeeper and Ninja, hold on, let me turn my music back on. Does the gatekeeper and Ninja you speak of online and products stop you from doing what you need to based on the, well, but no, no. They don't. No. You get, so you're trying to, you're trying to force a round answer into a square hole. A round question to a square hole. You're trying to force a thought. And what you're doing is you're complicating this way past. Thank you, Freelance Rona. I appreciate that. You're complicating this way more than it seems, and that's why your mind is fucking with you. Okay? Nobody stops you but you. And the only reason they're stopping you is because, you ready for this? You're telling them to stop you. Whoa, wait, Steve. What do you mean? I don't tell them to stop me. Oh, you the fuck you don't. They're only doing what you're instructing them to do. To a point where you say, you know what? You got this. You don't even need me to tell you anymore. I just need you to tell me I can't whenever I say I can. And you don't even understand that because you don't trust yourself. You're always changing your expectations. You know, they call that moving the field goal. You know, you're moving that shit over left or moving it right versus practicing how to kick that joint right up the middle. Don't even realize it. And the worst part about it, y'all actually think it's the outside world that's stopping you from being a man. Nobody is stopping you. You just choose to be happy where you're at. That's what I keep trying to tell y'all. This is not complicated. You just don't want it. And you say, oh, but I do want it. Nah, you don't. Most of you don't want it. Because you don't ever think that you're good enough to get it. You're too busy trying to complicate things that are not necessarily complicated. You're too busy trying to, and again, I get it, because that's what the PUAs is, y'all guys. Y'all think the more complex it is, okay, then that's got to be the answer, because, my God, communicating to myself has got to be harder than that. I mean, I don't have no choice. I have no freedom. It's everybody's fault. And then that leads to judgment. Leads to you not winning. It leads to you in the third month of this year being the same fucking person. And then making yourself feel better by saying, well, you know what? Well, it doesn't matter because these women are whores and sluts and these women are this, and anything you can say to talk or degrade a woman to make yourself feel better. And the worst part about it is you're talking about someone you have never even met before, who isn't even thinking about you. Game is deep, guys. Game is actually really deep. But JC, that was a good question, though. It was a good question, but no, people just aren't ready to accept the answer. People are not ready to accept that they don't have any drive, nor do they have a weight room to build the mental toughness that they need to get through what they think is a rough time. Oh, I got a splinter. Oh my God, I need to lay in bed. Oh, the world is. Come on, man. The drive and the passion, even with the product list, everything you do is just, listen, the only thing that's 100 on the surface dwellers list, the only thing, there's one thing that they run with all day. They have passion in it. They have desire in it. They believe in it. They know why. They will defend it, and they will stand on their rectangles or their tampaxes because the number one thing they are is they know how to be a goddamn emotional victim. They are the best at it. Hell, they're even better than some women. I'm sure some women are like, God damn, I thought I was insecure, but this guy here, he's kicking my ass. No, y'all are 100 on that. You're the problem is it's 100 on your list to make excuses. And when you think about doing something, oh no, you don't go at it like it's like you can't breathe, like you need it. No, you just look at it and say, no, that's not for me because I'm just not good enough. So you do have something that's 100 on your list. It's the emotional, it's the fact that you don't trust yourself, it's the fact that you really hate yourself, which is just sad. Hate, how can you hate something so magnificent? How does one get to the point where you're doing such a disservice to your body, to your mind, because you worship women so much, you can't even function as a man? Because everything you do has to be about a woman. I mean, I got to work out. I got to lift weights. I got to get that nice job. I got to get that nice car. How else am I going to get that blonde trophy wife and all that other stuff? Who, by the way, is going to probably fuck the pool boy or guys like us, but that's here nor there. But I'm just saying that problem is that y'all have passion, drive, and your discipline, woo, off the charts. When it comes to making excuses, when it comes from running away from shit, and when it comes to not being a man, y'all are the top. You are the masters of the masters when it comes to that. There is no man that can even challenge you on that. You see what I'm saying? You are better, and you're better in one thing versus a man. He can't challenge you on it. And if he challenged you on it, you would kick his fucking ass every time. He can't challenge someone who hates himself so much, who has passion and drive and discipline to be the exact same person they are every day. How does one even challenge that? How do you we can't beat you on that. You win. You win. Oh my God, you win. And you know what your consolation prize is? You get to be the same person tomorrow. Oh my God. Boy. Guys, you think a woman saying you're nice and sweet and thoughtful and kind was something that would stab us as a kid, man. Oh man. Not evolving is like death. It's just, oh my God, dude, please. That's, you want to know what our boogeyman is? Yeah, you want to know our boogeyman? Our boogeyman is not evolving. Our boogeyman is not growing. Oh my God, that is fucking, whoa. Not building structures in our mind and doing what we want to. Oh my God, that's our boogeyman. But you know, for you guys, nah, man, that's your worship. And that's why you can't let him go, because you have connected. There is I won't say you're in love with him, but there is a strong connection that you're so used to him, you don't want to let him go. You don't want to let him go. Man, a man can't fuck with you on that level. That's a real strong level that you on. And that thinking right there, the dedication, the discipline, and the drive that you have not to be successful is bar none, hands down, if you want to look at the most powerful thing in the world, it's that, man. There's no power like the power that you have to be exactly what the fuck you are. It's amazing. I will give you credit. I will. As a matter of fact, I'll give you guys credit as well for just the you're standing, you're defending it. You know your why. I mean, it's like a backward square, but it's just weird that the passion and drive you have not to succeed, bar none. I give you all the credit in the world. I can't even fuck with you. I can't even fuck. I just wonder what it's like. I wonder what it's like, man. Because there's no envy. It's just what is it like being you? Being the person that just settles for being you. You know what I mean? And it's no knock on you. Listen, at least you're taking a stance on something, even if it's not the right thing. At least you're standing on something. Some aren't standing on anything at all. 563-999-3056. Say, hey, Tyler, it sound like you on a crusade, man. You sound like you on a crusade, Tyler. But guys, yeah, see, the one thing that I learned, I always tell you guys that should start to begin to make a shift. And it's kind of hard to make this shift, but I do want to talk about it. What's cool is that when you start to trust yourself, all right, and that's the trust of you failing and fucking up. And it's the trust that I can go out my door and fuck up and be okay because tomorrow I'll have another shot at fucking up again. Yeah, I said it. Fucking, it's no sunshine rainbow. Like you fuck it one time, then tomorrow you get it right. No. Mm-mm. But what most of you miss, you miss it. If you just embraced it. I know it sounds crazy, but if you just embraced the fear, if you embrace the failure and the excuses, and if you just embraced it and let it just keep knocking you down, guys, you're going to win. Steve, what do you mean? How do I win when I get knocked down? But you're winning now and losing. See that? Listen, you're winning right now, but you're actually losing because you're so adamant about not doing shit. Sure, I'll say you're winning, but in the real world, you're fucking losing. But wait a second, Steve. Then why can't you do the same thing on the other side? Why can't it be flipped over? No. Losing is fucking winning because you learn. It's beautiful. See, this is what y'all don't understand. And wait, time out, freelance. I know one of you motherfuckers gonna tell me to do it. So I'm gonna do this real quick. I appreciate y'all here and stuff. Gentlemen, what y'all about to hear, guys, 100% authentic. Nobody's talking about this. We are the only ones talking about it. If you hear somebody talking about it, you know where it came from. It came from us. Now, I'm going to get back to what I'm saying because we're about to get deep. This is deep. About to get deep. There's no one you've ever heard say, I am telling you right now, buy yourself a beer when she says no. Take yourself out for a nice steak dinner when she tells you she has a boyfriend. When she tells you she's not interested, man, just pat yourself on the back. Hug yourself. Feel good about it. Because the only way you're going to learn and understand game is going down that pathway. Embrace that shit, man. Hey, listen, I'm telling you, embrace it. Love it. Oh, bathe in her rejecting your ass. Bathe in it. But Steve, why would I bathe in it, Steve? Are you drinking? Is something wrong? Why would you tell me to accept all that stuff? That doesn't feel good. No. Because in order to get the shift, you've got to go through this door. You've got to go through this door. I'm sorry. I wish there was a way out of it, but you must go through this door in order to cross that street or begin to cross. You've got to go through this door, man. Facing the fear, the anxiety, the confidence. You got to keep getting your ass knocked down. Because as a man or becoming one, there's going to be a shift. And this is the shift, guys. Get your crayons out. Write this down. You're going to stop getting caught up in the results and start to be focused on what it is you have to do. But you can't see that until you go through that door. You're not going to see it. See, from your point of position of winning by not growing, making excuses, and just being the same motherfucker you are, you look at us and you're like, wait, why the fuck would I approach that beautiful woman when she is going to turn me down? She is going to say no to me. She is not going to like me or be interested in me. And I'm saying, please do that. You must do that. Get kicked down, beat down, rejected. I want you to feel like an idiot. I want you to feel like a fool. And after you feel that way, buy yourself a beer. Because eventually you're going to connect the dot and realize that I am not my end result. I am the work that I put into myself. Oh, shit. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Hope y'all heard what I just said. Hey, freelance, you can put that over your head shit right now because I don't think they understand. This is being brought to you by Scoots Fair Crunch. All you winners that are victims, go ahead and get your box of Scoots Fair Crunch. It comes in cocoa and fruit flavor. Scoots Fair Crunch. Gentlemen, what I am trying to get you to over fucking stand. You are so busy running away from something that has nothing to do with you because you can't see that you're not a result. You are the result of the work you put into yourself. So every time you go out there and every time you get your ass kicked and every time you gloriously get rejected, you begin to get, it's kind of weird, a new layer of skin where it's not going to hurt as much as it did maybe the second before, the minute before, the hour before, maybe the day before. And you're going to keep doing it to a point where you're just going to stop giving a fuck and you're going to accept that she's allowed not to like me. And I can't judge her for not liking me or judge myself because I'm not my result. But see, you can't see it by me telling you. I'm telling you right now. You can't see, guys, listen, guys. If you say to yourself right now, I see it without doing it, that's him lying to you. Don't listen to him. I'm telling every one of you, you must go down that door. You must get knocked on your fucking ass. It must be. You must do it. You must do it. Because the only way you're gonna be able to have the shift. Hold on, let me check the phone lines real quick. Because we're about to do the creed in a second. And the only way that you're going to get the shift that you need to break free of being the winningest loser and evolve like a man is by you making the shift to accept that you're actually not the end result. And the fact that you're putting the work in you, gentlemen. We'll talk more about that after we do the creed. Well, give me a second. Let me ask this question, then we'll do this. Do you get in depth with the game on your thing? Oh, well, yeah, we get in depth to everything, but it's not about the depth. It's about what you're going to do with the information, man. Everything we do is depth. But what are you going to do with the information, my brother, okay? How come every time I try to limit my text? Okay, well, I'll get you in that. Let me post you right there. Hold on, let me tell you. I got you in that question. But gentlemen, please, all the guys listening to me real quick before we continue what we're talking about, guys, I ask each and every one of you, please go, wrong one. Guys, please take a moment and go into the dojo in your mind, gentlemen. Take a moment, be one with yourself, and think about what I'm about to say as I read to you the Man Mindset Creed. It's a beautiful creed that if you can just trust and believe in it, your life's going to change. I'm the only one of my kind. That is my truth. And I will defend that truth until my very last breath. I will challenge myself every day to be a better man. I don't fail. I learn. I will stay true to myself, and I will not change for anyone. I will not judge myself. I will not judge women. I will not judge other men or make excuses. I'm here to build my mind up, and I'm not here to explain myself to you or force you to understand me. That's your job. And this is who I am today. And, gentlemen, if you're lucky enough to keep my attention and earn my respect, you, my friends, will get to meet the new me tomorrow. Okay, gentlemen? All right, let's get back into it. It's the Man Mindset. I'm the Dean. Class is in session. Gentlemen, let me give you all something. Let me show you what happens, the shift. It's when the shift happens and you make the shift and everything goes right for you. Let me see here. Let me see if I can. Wait, I want to. Give me a second. Let me find that shit. Yeah. Remember I told you how you wake up in the morning and you get the messages and shit? I want to give you an example. Hold on, let me give you a second. I want to give you an example. Remember I told you guys, wake up in the morning and you have so many. You remember the lifestyles we kind of talked about yesterday? This is an example of it right here. Hold on, shit. I'm trying to get it. There we go. This is just an example. 3 different women. Afternoon, boo. How are you? You smell so good. Hearts. So I just want to let y'all know that they will reach out to you first. You just gotta juggle those things. But as I was saying before, embracing and learning from the rejection, gentlemen, is very important. But let me get to John's question that he asked. And I got a question. Put a Q in there. Text. I got you on the text. If you want to call in, you can. Charlie, thank you for the $5 super chat. I'm just trying to catch up. Thank you very much. Cocky Bear, I'm going to put that in the wait. Cocky Bear, sorry, I got to take you off real quick, and I've got to answer this other question. But first, let me say thank you, Charlie. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Charlie. That's very kind of you, sir. Thank you very much. Let me see here. Let me get back to this question right here. All right. So we asked, how come every time I try to limit my texting between dates, the girl loses? Well, I don't understand. And again, I can only speak for my man's mindset, guys. What makes you think that she should just wait by the fucking phone for you to come up with a text message? Are you fucking serious? Do you understand the world is competition, okay? Everything from the moment of creation for you, it has been competition. why would a woman who has so many guys actually sit around and wait for you to come around and send her a message? It just is the weirdest thing to me what y'all surface dwellers do. Y'all think y'all got enough game not to talk to? Why wouldn't you want? I mean, you don't like this? You don't like women saying that? You don't like these? You don't like women talking you that way? You don't like that? You don't want women to say hi, or they thinking about you, they want to see you. You don't want that. You just think that you're so cold that you can just say one or two things, float the fuck off, and then come back and she's gonna be there waiting. Again, like I tell you, because I like to always take things in nature. I've always done that. Show me a lion that captures a zebra, leaves a zebra in the middle of the Serengeti, and says, you know what? I'm going to wait 3 days. And when I get back, I bet you that zebra is going to be exactly where I left it. You show me when it happens, and I'll shut the fuck up. You and I both know it doesn't happen that way. Because as soon as that motherfucker walks off, all the scavengers are coming. Nobody's waiting around for you. Come on, man. You got to stop that shit, but you're the problem. It's not her. It's you. You're the problem. And this goes to where guys like you guys just don't know how to talk to women. You ain't got a mouthpiece or anything like that, man. So that's just how it is. Wait a second. You got to put a Q there, okay? If you're asking a question, G, put a Q. How can she reject you if you're always betting on yourself? Well, I'm sorry. You weren't talking to me. I'm sorry. I was looking at something else. Okay. You're different, and I'm not sure why, but I want to figure it out. All right, Cocky Bear, you don't put you on the clock because I don't like guys trying to show off. So, Cocky Bear, I want you to tell me, what did you say to her? Because she doesn't say that right now. So when she said that to you, Cocky Bear, I want you to reply back with what you said. You're on the clock, Cocky Bear, because you know how I feel about this class. You can't come in here and act like you know game. You know what the fuck you doing. You trying to show off. So you let us know what you did. You got like 2 minutes, y'all. You got 2 minutes to explain what it is you said. I want to know what you said. I want to know what you said, okay? I want to know what you said. Let's continue. Let's keep going. I'm waiting on you, Cocky Bear. Let me know. Come on. But listen to me, and we're back. It's the Man Mindset. I'm the Dean. Class in session. Let me check the phone lines, and we're going to continue talking about what I was talking about. Lines are open. But gentlemen, like I was saying before, you must go through that door. There's nothing around. There's no way around it. There is no way around it. To be accepted in the fraternity, you must go through that door of getting your fucking ass kicked all the goddamn time and loving every minute of it. Because if you don't love her rejecting you, if you don't love her saying I got a boyfriend or I'm seeing somebody, then you can't get into the club. You can't be part of the membership. You must be able to keep getting your ass down and love every minute of it. But like I said before, for those that don't understand why I'm saying that, you love every minute of it because that's not where the win or the loss takes place. The win and the loss takes place when you trust yourself enough to take your ass over there and talk to her, knowing you're betting on yourself. That's where the win comes in at. Every time you bet on yourself, you win. And every time you win, not only do you build more trust in yourself, but you begin to have a layer of thicker skin when it comes to women saying things, which then eventually she will stop smelling weak, soft, and surface dweller on you. And she might start smelling this weird thing called MAN. But that's a little bit down the road. But in order to do that, gentlemen, you got to go through that door. You got to go through that door, man. I can't answer that because I'm going to see it Saturday and Sunday. So just ask me Monday night or Tuesday. I'll be able to answer that question. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. I'm a see it this weekend. I'm seeing it twice this weekend, so I haven't seen it yet. I can't answer that. I can't answer something I haven't seen yet, so I will though. But what I'm saying to all you guys out there, no one's ever told you this. People don't see. A lot of people out there just don't want you to find you. So they're going to do everything to have you run away from. Thank you very much, B. Appreciate that. They're going to have you run away from how you can win. And I know it's the craziest fucking thing I'm saying, but you just don't you don't see the beauty in it. Because when you start doing things that mean something to you, I didn't say to her, I said to you first. When you can see the benefits to you first, and you trust you first, and you believe in yourself enough to go over there when there were days where you would look, and there were days where you made excuses, and there were days where you just put it off, and you finally said that I'm going to have to accept this fucking beat down. I'm going to have to embrace this shit and not run away and not stop it. I got to keep getting my ass knocked down, keep getting rejected, keep getting beat up, keep getting her saying I have a boyfriend, and keep on moving it until you do that, guys. I'm telling you, nobody wants to tell you this shit. This is why y'all guys will never cross over, because some of you guys, y'all don't want to open that door. Y'all don't want to go through that door. But that door, okay, wait a second. Let me hold on. Let me see you saying, Cocky Bear. Wait a second. I'm being real with you. I'm not sure what I said, to be honest. No. See, no, don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. See, this is where, no, you can't. Come on, dog. No. No. Listen, Cocky, let me tell you something, Bear. The one thing I will not tolerate in this classroom is a motherfucker that tries to act like he's more than what he's not. And the way you pose that question is that you're better than all my students in here. Because some miraculous way this woman said these things to you, and now you're telling me, Bear, that you're not even sure what you said? Then tell me, why the fuck are you even asking me the question? This doesn't make any sense. You said the woman. Now, guys, I want y'all to I want y'all to see why you surface dwellers are just fucking losers. Just pure, unadulterated losers. I want to show y'all something, okay? I want to show y'all something before we get back to that point. Now, I want y'all to wait. Let me get to this because I want to show you these points. Let me mark both of these motherfuckers so we can go to both of them. Now, gentlemen, I want y'all to see something. Okay? So, Cocky Bear said, you ready? And we're going to read this. You're different. I'm not sure why, but I want to figure it out. Okay? Remember, that's what he said, guys. All right? And then this lying sack of shit. Now, look what he says. Read the last part. Skip the first thing. I think she realized I wasn't chasing her, and I kept the conversation about myself. And I just asked you what you said, and you can't even tell. See, this is why I tell you guys. This is why I kick you guys like you out of the group. This is why I get rid of you guys like you. Because you're fucking. We're trying to have a serious class here where I'm trying to help these individuals who really want help. But it's motherfuckers like you that come in here, try to show off, and then you're gonna tell me this shit? Guys, this doesn't even make any. Guys, somebody, freelance, Jay, please. Hey, Tyler, help me understand this. How is this even a question when this motherfucker's saying this stupid ass shit? I'm not sure what I said. I think she realized I wasn't chasing her, and I kept the conversation about myself. Okay, Cocky Bear, you said you kept the conversation about yourself. What did you say, motherfucker? This is why it's weird I can ask you, Cocky Bear, let me tell you how cold I am. It's weird I can ask you a kindergarten question about how can you count from 1 to 10? And I bet you can do that, because guess what? You learned how to count from 1 to 10 years ago. And you're telling me you can't even remember what you said to a woman a few days ago? And yet you can recite the alphabet, you can add, you can subtract. Hell, you can even multiply and divide, I'm sure. But you're telling me you can't tell me what you said a few fucking days ago? And then you wonder why guys like you get kicked the fuck out. You see what I'm saying, guys? Do y'all see that? I don't want you guys. I don't want you guys to think that I'm just being mean, but this is what pisses me the fuck off when I try to help you guys. LL, how you get creative in poetry? By rehearsing. You gotta rehearse that. You already responded to it, bitch. What did you say? Only way I can help you out is you tell me what you said, dude. We're talking about something that happened in the past, all right? We're talking about something that happened in the fucking past. What did you say? The only way I can help you is you fucking telling me what you said. But yet, for some odd reason, you magically forgot what you said. But you didn't magically forget to count to 10. You didn't magically forget to know your ABCs, but you magically forgot what you said to this mythical ass woman that you're not even talking to. Bear, you're on probation. You say something like that again, you're gone. You're gone. I hate you fucking liars. Do y'all see that shit, guys? Do y'all see that, gentlemen? Do y'all see that? Crazy. Jesus Christ. Okay, here we go. Kelly, how do you rebuild your belief system after it gets challenged? Let's stop right there. I need to know what you mean by that. Okay, I need to know, because I want to make sure I give you the right answer. So when you can, Kelly, what do you mean get challenged? I don't understand that. Just let me know what that means, okay? I need you to tell me what it means when you get challenged. I don't I don't know what you mean. What is a challenge? Kelly, let me know what the challenge is. Now I'll promise you I'll answer your question. Just let me know. I can't. I need more. Okay. Just let me know what the challenge is, brother. Please. Sea Dog asks, I just put my bid in. She told me to take her number. I did so. I text her with the story of how we met. Yeah. It's pretty much it. Yeah, it's pretty simple. Yes. Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Absolutely. Science. I mean, what are you talking about? I don't understand what are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? I don't understand what you mean. If you can just be more specific, I'd appreciate it, but I can't. All right, Cocky Bear. you have prime 21. Let's mark them 8:20 or 9:20 East. You got 3 minutes to tell me what you said to that woman. And if you can't tell me what you said because you're not lying, I'm kicking you the fuck out. You ain't lying? Then you better magically come up with what the fuck you said. Because if you can't, you better just go ahead and block me before I block you. Because I'm not going to let your fucking ass come in here and lie to my guys. You're not doing that here. But you're not lying. So you got 3 minutes. Market Prime. Let me know when the 3 minutes are up. What you mean is every man has his own beliefs. Well, that's right. But okay, Kelly. Kelly. Why don't you do this, brother? Call into the show because this is a very serious question you're asking. So I don't want to give you a bit and piece answer to something that is really important to you. So if you can call in, sir, just call in real quick and let's discuss this because I can't understand what you're saying by the bits and pieces that you're giving me. Area code 231. How can I help you, sir? What's up?
Hello?
Yes, sir. How can I help you?
All right, yeah, it's Coach Bear calling in.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna ask you one more time. How can I help you, sir?
Yeah, so I think I wasn't being thirsty with her. Like we were chilling at her place. I wasn't being thirsty at all. I was keeping it light and flirtatious.
Wait. Stop. Who is this again?
Yeah.
Who is this? Cocky Bear? This is Bear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Cocky Bear.
Okay. So now I asked you what you said. What did you say, man?
Fuck, dude. I'm being honest. I can't remember, but she did say that. Like, I wouldn't lie about that.
When did she say this?
She said that last night.
Bear, am I a dumbass, man? Come on. Come on, man.
What was that?
Come on, dude. Come on, man. The bitch said that to you.
I'm trying to come up with an answer, but
dude, you didn't come up. You didn't say.
She said that. Like, I hesitated. I didn't know what to say, and I was like, I didn't.
Well, then
really
why?
Know why
Okay. When I asked you, what'd you say? Why can't you just say I hesitated because I didn't know what to say, man? Why can't you just be honest?
All right. Well,
no, it's not all right. No, I'm asking you a question. Why is it that you just couldn't be a man for one time in your life and just be honest and say you didn't know what you said? You got stumped. Why didn't you just say that, man?
I'm not sure why I didn't just say that.
How old are you, big dog? How old are you?
I'm 24.
Then why can't you? How am I going to help you when you're lying to me? How can I help a lie? You're not even being honest with yourself, big dog. So you don't remember what you said. Right. So what happened then? Kelly, I'm waiting for your call. What happened?
Yeah, like we were already hooking up and stuff. Said that last night. And I didn't know how to respond. That's why I put it in the chat room.
But I'm asking you what happened afterwards.
Oh, we hooked up.
Then why are you asking me about something when you fuck? What is the purpose of you asking me if you already fucked her? What's the purpose?
Because I'm trying to evolve at all corners, you know.
Okay.
Like,
all right. You're not a student of mine, though.
Yes, I am.
Then why didn't you get coaching?
I am in coaching. I got the conversation classes.
I said, why didn't you get coaching?
Oh, because it was in the moment. Like, I was about to be like, oh, wait, let me call my coach real quick. No, I just kind of brushed it off to the side, and I was like, all right. And then we just kept pushing.
Wait a second. Kelly, come on, Kelly. Do you not see the fucking number here, Kelly, and below? Kelly, come on, dude. Y'all ain't kindergarten, man. Come on, y'all. Come on, Kelly. All right, Bear. I'm gonna go ahead and let you go, man. I don't want to say anything to you, do you? I just feel like you're bullshitting, dog. So if you serious, get some coaching.
I wouldn't bullshit you. I'm being for real.
Well, man, all right, man. I'll let you go, man. I don't believe that shit. All right, man. But anyway, Kelly, you see the number, man. But anyway, let me answer this question real quick while we wait for you to call in. I mean, the number's here, Kelly, and down there. JM, why do you think that having a business and being able to either run and shit, why do you think that makes you a man? That's your problem. You're a surface dweller. You're a surface dweller that has your own business and you're an athlete. You're not supposed to be confident because you don't know any game. So you are what you're supposed to be. So it's not a bad thing, but the worst part about it is that you're even worse than fucking Bear over here. Not to get Bear's ass, but you're worse than him. And he's pretty bad because he ain't even really trying to learn shit. Kelly, let me bring you in. You there, Kelly?
Hello?
Kelly, is this you or no?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, this is Kelly. Can you hear me?
Yes. So talk to me real quick. I'm trying to understand what's going on. What you say you believe so. What happened? Something had to happen. What happened?
Well, I said like 2 months. I said like a month and a half ago, I got carjacked and all that shit, and like that never happened to me before. I mean, like life happens, shit happens. Thank God I'm still here. I'll put it that way.
Okay.
Things like that. Things been a little rough. I mean, I learned from you and great men and other great men like how important it is for a man to have his own belief system and all that stuff, though. But I guess my question is is it how do you rebuild, or should I say learn from, if your belief system kind of like gets challenged, like the things you believe in, maybe start something happens.
What happened? Okay, what did you believe in that got challenged? That's what I understand. What did you believe in that got challenged?
Oh, my belief system is this: life is what you make it. If you want something, then go get that shit. I don't care if you're 40 years old trying to make it to the NBA. If that's what you want, go for it. You never know what.
Yeah, but what does a carjacking got to do with what does that got to do with the other? I'm lost. What does a carjacking have to do with what you just said?
Well, for me, since that was my belief system, and now I'm starting to think like, maybe some people can't even get the chance to. Some people can't even get the chance to do the things they want to do and live the life they want to live. And like,
wait, some people? I mean, why do you give a fuck about some people?
Because I thought that could have been me. You know what I'm saying? Because the shit could have went either way.
But
like
okay,
could have went either way. Like
it's like apples and oranges here. You're okay. You're saying if I wanted to reach for the stars, that's basically what you're saying. You have this thought that go for whatever you want. What does a carjacking got to do with that thought? I don't understand. It's something you're not telling me. I feel like I'm digging here, but what? I don't understand. The two don't correlate. What is you believing in going for the stars got to do with a carjacking?
Well, because of this something I experienced. I guess that makes me think some people can't reach for the stars. Some people can't get the things they want.
So, but what does that got to do? What does that got to do with you, though?
Well, I guess because I'm thinking like, the carjacking and it was an armed one. I'm thinking that could have went either way.
But what does that have to do with, what does that have to do? Okay. All right. I'm just trying to get you to talk and explain yourself. Okay. Because you're saying because they didn't reach for the stars. What is that where you're going with this? I mean, I don't understand. Okay. You're talking about other people. That's I don't understand. What do they have to do with you reaching the stars, my friend?
I mean, you're right, D.
No, I don't want to be right.
Well,
No.
Right.
Stop. This not. I don't want to be right. I want you to just explain yourself because if it's me or a woman, you got to explain yourself. You're making a statement that doesn't make any sense. That's what I'm trying to say. So make it make sense.
Okay. Well, like, let's say if the carjacking went bad and like because like I said, it was an armed carjacking. If I would have got, shot or killed or some shit because it was an armed, then I can't reach for the stars no more. You know what I'm saying?
But how's the? But wait a second. Wait. That's a moment in time. Just like a woman rejecting you, it's a moment in time. That's not your truth. It's just something that happened. Okay, how many times have you stumped your toe? Right? Motherfucker! Right? You know that shit hurt, right? You stump your toe, right? How many times you done that?
Right.
How many times you got a splinter in your finger or you stepped on glass, right? And I'm not saying it's the severity of getting shot. Please understand that, but I'm saying that how many times bad shit has happened to you, but you still was like, I'm reaching for the stars, right? So that's why I don't understand.
I mean, plenty of times.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. I don't understand. Like, what does you getting shot have to do with you reaching for the stars? And your beliefs, it's okay. Your belief system is how your perception. I mean, this is why I'm talking to you, because this is a huge thing. You just don't throw it away just to throw it away, unless you're a surface dweller, of course. But what are you trying to throw away here? That you want to reach or go for what you want because of an experience?
In a way, yeah. I guess when you put it like that, dude. Yeah.
Well, I'm not trying to. No. I'm not trying to put it anywhere. I'm all about what is. I'm not about could be. That's what happened, right? That's what is. So I'm not trying to put it anyway. Right. I'm just trying you to see what you're saying doesn't really make sense. One doesn't have anything to do with the other. You can reach for you can reach for the stars and get in an accident tomorrow. Not wishing any bad on you. You can reach for the stars tomorrow and the electricity go out in your house. There's an earthquake or a snowstorm. So because these things happen to you, you got to change your belief system because something happened to you. That it didn't affect. I'm just trying to say, how does that affect your belief system? That's what I'm understanding. How does that cross over to your belief system? That's what I'm trying to understand, brother.
Okay, all right. Well, I guess I keep thinking of like I could have, it could have turned out worse for me.
Okay.
Then you can't reach for the stars anymore.
Right, but that's just a thing that happens. We're all going to die. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. We all are going to die.
Yes, right.
We all are.
Somehow, some way. But I don't understand.
I mean, you're right, dude.
But I'm not trying to be. Stop telling me. Okay, stop telling me I'm right. I'm not trying to be right. I'm trying to get you to see when you make statements, you got to back that shit up. That's the problem with y'all guys. Y'all make statements, but you don't even know why you're saying what you're saying. You just like to hear the sound of what you're thinking. What I'm saying is, if you want to reach for the stars, that's fine. Why would you change that because of something that happened to you? Now, are you allowed to carry? Are you carrying?
Yeah, I'm allowed to carry. I never thought about it.
Well, if you're in fucking Chicago, I would really consider it. Especially, I guess, if you have a nice or a decent vehicle and you're driving in a fucking area where they might jack your car. Don't you think you might want to protect yourself?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
That's common sense, but that still has nothing to do with you believing in yourself. So should I stop believing in myself because a woman told me she wasn't interested in me?
Hell no, Steve. I mean, it's a loss at the end of the day.
Right. So, listen, I'm sorry that you got jacked, man. Did they take your car?
Yeah, they took it.
Did you get it back?
I mean, the police recovered it.
Okay, is it stripped?
Yeah, it's in good condition, and I took some therapy because it was pretty traumatic and it was armed and all that.
Well, to avoid traumatic. You know what gets rid of traumatic? Where is it at? I don't know if I got. Where is it at? I mean, I can go in my room and grab my shotgun and show you, but I mean, having something like this will fix traumatic, right? I'm just saying. So, no, what you gotta do is think a little smarter, okay? Just be smarter. Number one, protect yourself, okay? That's step one, okay? Number two, they have these things. They have GPS. They got these little square little metal things, okay? That you can attach or put anywhere in your car. And if somebody robs you, it's a GPS tracking system. So as soon as you got jacked, you just dial 911 and say, look, I got the tracking right now. They're on the corner of this and that. You just got to think a little smarter, okay? But I don't want you to change your belief system over a situation, okay? Unless you're really adamant and you know why you want to do that, okay?
Right.
Okay.
So it's like, don't let one bad thing change your belief.
No, because bad things are supposed to happen. That's the rules of life. Bad shit is going to happen to you. I'm sorry. It just does. It does. Right? Right?
Yeah, you're right.
So if bad things happen to you, then wait a second. Hey, AJ. Come here for a second. Not here, but come here a second. Just come to the door. Hey, do me a favor. Go in the my bedroom and get my thing under the bed. Go get that real quick. I just want to show my gun. Go get it. Go get my thing under the bed, goddamn it. So what I'm saying is this. This is what I'm saying to you. You're not a victim of circumstance. Bad things happen, okay? But I don't want you changing your belief because something bad happened to you. Now, for me, okay, my belief system shifted. For me, I just give you an example. When I started questioning things, I started to question, things that were told or handed down for generation. I'm not gonna get into the religious shit, but I questioned that, and I shifted that shit. But I knew my why. You see what I'm saying? I knew my why.
Right.
So what I'm saying is don't say something that deep because we're talking at your core. We're talking at your core. No, just go around and just get it. It's under the bed. Just go around. It's not there. Just go under the bed. Yeah. It's under the bed. Just go over there and get it. Just grab that shit. All right. So what I'm saying is this. I understand you had a traumatic experience, but you must understand, were you in a neighborhood that was a kind of a crime-ridden neighborhood?
Kind of. Well,
wait, but
say,
you say
I was born and raised in Chicago. So
nah, but so you should know the bad areas then, right? So why would you drive a nice car in a bad area? Hey, or why? I mean, if you're driving through a bad area, where your defenses at? You should have your doors locked and look around and have your fucking strap. You should have your strap either at your lap or right inside of the door where you can just grab that motherfucker and just light them motherfuckers up. And I bet you won't be traumatized at that point.
No, hell no.
I know you won't. Hey, just take it out. Let me see. Take it out. Let me see. Let me show my. I want to show you my one of my side chicks. I want you to meet her. Here she is. It's my baby right here. It's my baby right here. It's on my side. It's a beautiful shotgun. It's beautiful, ain't it, guys? It's beautiful. Yeah, it's one of my babies right here.
Yeah, she is beautiful.
Yeah, she's gorgeous, isn't she? Man, it's beautiful. It's
looks like one of the video games.
Exactly. I know. But yeah. This is a shotgun though. She's beautiful, man. Ah, man, it's my girl. All right. Yeah. So I
side chick.
Yes, Masai. Yeah. So yeah, I still got the tag on that joint. Yeah. So, but no, I'm just saying that I'm not here to push violence or anything. I'm just saying that you got to protect you, right? You know what I'm saying? Hey, my target practice is when I'm on my. Hey, this is my target practice. I do work. I do that day off. So no, I'm just saying that. No, I'm just being serious with you. This is why I want to talk to you because I'm being serious. I don't something this deep. I didn't want to just talk to you. And listen, I'm sorry that's going on with you, and I don't want to be that asshole say it could have been prevented because nothing can be prevented. Okay, things happen, but I'm saying it next time. Let me ask you a question. Are you part of the 100 Club?
What?
Are you part of the 100 Club?
The 100?
Yeah, 100club.org. You part of the 100 Club? Don't you have problems with the police?
No,
Don't you have problems with the popos out there? Are they pulling y'all over and shit like that?
Of course, damn, in Chicago, hell yeah.
All right. Okay, listen. I got a heavy foot. I get pulled over all the time. If you ever watch me on Facebook, I always show you when I get pulled over. You want to know when I get pulled over? You know what they do to me? They say thank you. And they say, hey, slow it down next time, okay? Can you just slow it down? But you know what? I just want to say thank you. I'm going to go ahead and write you up real quick. I say, like, can you have your license? Well, I'm driving, right? And they pull me over. That's exactly how it go down. Can I get your license and registration, please? Oh, man, you can't be driving that kind of fast in these neighborhoods, man. All right, I'll be right back. Check my shit out and come back and say, look, I'm just going to give you a warning, but I do want to say I appreciate you. You want to know why? Because I'm playing the game, dog. Because I'm a member of the 100. I'm a lifetime member of the 100 Club. You know what that is?
I've never heard of it.
I know you haven't heard of it because see, that's that. Remember I keep telling you about that underground shit that you ain't supposed to know about? I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you see what I'm trying to tell you. So I'm just trying to tell you that what it is, okay. What it is that, okay, you know, we get profiled, right? Right? We get profiled a lot, right? But
yeah,
once I get profiled and they look at my sticker, they leave me the fuck alone. You want to know why? Because I play the game. And the game is that all I do is, I'm a lifetime member, but I donate to the fallen police officers and firefighters, right? I donate.
Mm-hmm.
And by donating, and this thing, people, you probably see it when you drive around, you see it, but you don't even understand because it's all around you. Like, you know, when I tell you it's all around you, but you don't see it. And you might see somebody with a sticker on the back of their car, and you just like, it's just a sticker. Let me keep going. That's protection, son. That sticker shows that you're untouchable. They're not gonna fuck with you. Now, if you're speeding, yes, they'll pull you over, but they're just gonna give you a warning because you're not a menace to fucking society. They're not judging you because they judge. Everybody judges, but they're not seeing you as a threat. So that means when they see the sticker on your car, they don't have their fucking holster ready to go to pull out and shoot. They just walking up to you and just give you. They kind of like patting you on your hand a little bit. You see what I'm saying? Just don't do that. Don't speed. You shouldn't be speeding. Where you going? Where you off to in such a fast? That's like, I'm sorry, officer. That's my bad, man. All right, man. I'll be right back. Son, I'm gonna give you a warning, man. Just don't do that next time. That's how they talk to me. You wanna know why? Because I play the game. But see, I didn't know the game. See, I didn't know that until you always remember, guys, there's levels to this shit. When you are in certain levels, you get access to information that the average person doesn't get. Thus, this is what you're getting here on this show. Information that surface dwellers don't get. Yeah, okay? So what I'm saying to you is that this is what you need to do. Get your little cake-ass gun. Get a small GPS system. It's just a little square thing. I forgot where they call, but you get them, right? And they attach to your phone, okay? And all you can do, you can put it anywhere in your car. You can put it in the glove compartment. You can put it underneath the seat. You can just hide it anywhere. And if someone steals your car, it will automatically track. So you cover it right there, okay? Now, from the popos, join the 100 Club. I'm telling you, it's a dog. I've been a member for over damn near. I mean, it's been 20. No tickets, and I'm telling you, I speed. Listen, you hear what I'm saying? I got a heavy foot, heavy. Doom, 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 and I get pulled up. Hey man, look. They'll. This is what they'll do. They'll drive. You know how they do it? They'll drive beside you and then kind of drive behind you.
Yeah.
But guess what? They just drive beside me and keep going because they see the sticker. And when they see the sticker, yeah, they just keep going. I'm untouchable. Well, now if I'm robbing a bank, I'm like, oh, you can't get me, copper. You know, that's something different. But I'm saying that there's so many levels of game. But but again, I hope that made you feel a little bit better. But let's solve this. Don't change you going for the stars. What happened. Now preventative maintenance must be taken care of. Get yourself a gun. Get that GPS system. Join the 100 Club. I think it's 100club.org. I think it is. And just please stay out of them goddamn neighborhoods, please. Okay.
All right, I got you. Man.
Okay. No, you good though, man. You good? No, I got you, man. I just don't. Something this serious. I had to talk to you because I don't want to. Your belief system is everything, dude. And that's what I'm trying to tell these young men. And well, I'm gonna let you go and continue with the belief system thing. But hey, dog. But be you okay, dog? Don't let that trauma. Don't let that shit traumatize you, dog. Don't let that shit hold you down. You're good to go. You're good to go. Now you know what to do to prevent that shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you good?
Yeah. Well,
all right. Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah. Stand your ass up. You good, dog? And I just saved you from a ass woman from the cops too. So you good? See? Now don't be going telling people about that shit. This is our little secret. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers ain't supposed to know about this shit. But yeah, I'm just giving you one. Okay. That's why I keep telling you. You always hear me talk about. You always hear me talk about that TV show Billions. There's so many layers. You got the billions, the 100 millions. Then you have the 1%ers, and then you got it kind of goes like that after that. Once you get into the 1%, there are things that happen that are totally different from when you're not a 1%er. Two totally different things. But if you get into that gigolo lifestyle and you start fucking 1%ers, wives and shit like that, you kind of get also a taste of what it's like. So it's two ways of getting in there. So, but yeah, you're going to be okay. Okay, big guy. I just want to make sure I talk to you and I'm glad you're okay. Okay, man.
Yeah. Appreciate it, Steve.
All right, man. Get your ass on, man. Get that shit taken care of, motherfucker, man. God damn. He was like, man, damn, I ain't trying to get jacked and shit. All right, let's keep going. But no, gentlemen, and this is why I want to talk to him, and this is very important because you know, your belief system of how you see the world is why listen, I'm not trying to change all of your belief system. I'm trying to change the belief system that you have where you don't believe in yourself. I know that sounds crazy, but listen to what I'm saying. You at your core, you do not love, trust, or believe in you being able to do what it is you want to do. And the problem is I can't change it for you. I wish I can just go down there and knock on that motherfucker's door. You know, like the man and shit, you just want to knock on his door and say, hey man, leave my brothers alone. You ain't no man, right? You can't just go and unlock a belief system. The belief system is too strong, too powerful. And the only way that you can change the belief system is by doing the thing that you think you can't do. See, it's like think of it as an over. The Billions is on Showtime. Guys, it is the greatest mind. It's like if you want to work your mental gym, watch Billions because you get this. It's just like House of Cards, but it's on another side of the street. It's in the same neighborhood. what it shows you, and I'm gonna give you. All right, we're gonna get deep. We're gonna show you. Yeah, now, power force is great, but I'm gonna show you something different. But I'm gonna show you why billions is important and how billions kind of connects to your mind, and you don't even you don't. Well, you got to watch the show to understand what I'm saying. But I'll give you an example. Okay, billions. Okay. I will. Let me talk about. House of Cards is just like billions. See, the level that most of us are on, you don't understand that everything is about what you could do for me. What can you do for me? Because I moved in a power position. So what can you do for me before I do for you? Now I want to show you how deep this is. I'll give you an example of House of Cards, which y'all should I'll tell you how to watch. Watch up to season 5. I don't like when the chick is in power. That shit just, when she became president, that shit was stupid after that. But anyway, what I'm saying is this, is that the only way Frank Underwood could become president wasn't about the vote. He had to get permission to become president. Just like with billions, you'll see it. See, people think that your vote actually counts. I mean, I'm not here to say it doesn't. I don't want to get there, but I'm just saying that it's not like wait. I'm not going to say it. I'm just going, whoever said it was right. Let me just go ahead and hold on a second. Let me, right there. See, I'm not going to say it, but what I'm saying is that shows like Billion and shows like House of Cards is kind of like what's going on with you, and I'll explain it. See, in order for Frank Underwood to become president, he had to get approval from somebody. He had to get approval from one guy. This one guy. He had to find a way, because if that guy says no, that means he'll never become president. So he had to find a way to get that guy to say yes to him. When you have power of a yes and a no, you're a very powerful person. All right. Same thing with, if you watch Billions, it's Billions is all about what can you do for me? I need this to happen, but if you can do this for me, I'll do that for you. But if I do that for you, I got to do that for him. It's nothing but shaking palms and making backdoor agreements. But let me explain why Billions is such a great thing for you guys that are listening to me, okay? Okay. If you think about that, and if you watch shows like that, because shows like these are really something you should have in your mental gym. House of Cards and Billions, because these shows show you that it's not about what you see on the front end. It's about positions of power, and it's about how do I take care of you so you can give me what I want. What do I have to, because nobody's giving you anything for free. If you'll notice in these shows, you're not getting anything for free. You got to work for it. But what I'm saying is, this is how cold it is with your mind, okay? I will give you a prime example. This is how deep it is. We're about to get deep. Wait, Freelance, I'm saying this is going over their head, Freelance, before you even say that shit. And let me say we're going another way. But gentlemen, let me say this. Nobody's talking about what I'm talking about right here. But let me show you how your mind is working like the TV show Billions and House of Cards, okay? Well, I'm not talking about Ozark. Ozark's a good movie, but that's not as deep as what I'm trying to show you, okay? So let me explain what I'm talking about, and I'm gonna give you a prime example. All right, in this prime example, this is a beauty. This is like a Mona Lisa I'm about to show you. No one's going to ever talk. No one's ever talking about this shit. So let me break it down and why that show is really something that you got to see, that you're kind of doing this right now to yourself. All right, let me give you an example. Let me give you the players of the game. Let's say, okay, let's say that you have your marketing team. Let's say you have your culinary school, And let's say you have your government, all right? Those are your players of the game right there, okay? I'm just saying these are the things that you have in your mind, okay? All right? See, in order for all those things to work, again, here's the question you must ask yourself. What are you doing for those things in your mind? Because see, the problem is right now, each part of these things in your mind are separate entities. They're not a whole of a collective. They're separate entities telling you different things based on which thing you're trying to access. So follow what I'm saying. So when you see a woman, okay, let's just give you an example. If you see a woman, all right, you see a woman, the first thing that goes in your mind is your standard, your government, right? How you move. You're gonna be told how you move, right? You're automatic when you see a woman, your belief system, how you feel about yourself, this is deep now. Your government is telling you to either walk the fuck away, right? Walk away, watch her, don't say anything to her. That's what your government's saying, right? But then on the other hand, you're watching shows like this to learn what? How to market yourself better, right? So automatically, you're already going against yourself. So again, remember, two different entities, gentlemen. I'm just trying to show you how deep things are, because just because it's in front of you, sometimes you don't see it until you finally see it. So remember, your government's telling you you're sorry, you're weak, you're terrible, you got your judgments, you're worried, you got all these bad things, right? But then, okay, remember, these are different entities that are thinking different things in your head. They're not working with you right now on the surface. Now, hold on. Let me make sure y'all following me. Let me check y'all guys. Are you guys freelance? Yeah, goddamn, yes. I hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying here. Yes, freelance, you hit it exactly. This is why it's not working for you. You have certain entities in your mind that are going totally different ways. On one hand, you're saying, I want to learn how to market myself to get women. But on the other hand, you're saying, if I see a woman, I'm going to run and I'm not going to talk to her. Conflict of interest right there. It's already conflicted. So this is why you're all over the place, because there's no order in your own house and in your kingdom. Everybody is trying to get what they want, meaning that maybe you have, let's say, maybe your government is your fear, and maybe your culinary school, because you don't understand sex, or you don't understand your sexuality, you understand how to make a woman turn her on, and maybe your culinary school, maybe they have a different idea that's different from the other two. So right now, all you guys right now, this is what I'm trying to say, you guys. This is why the problems are happening, because there's no structure and organization in your mind where all bodies work together to serve a greater purpose, and that's you. But you don't see that. See, you're pulling at the strings, because here's the problem. See, one thing is that here you are saying, okay, here you are. Wait a second. Now follow me on this. Let's look at another one. Here you're saying that, let's look at this one. Let's say
90 seconds.
Let's say, oh wait, let me check the phone lines real quick and see the lines are good. Okay, lines are good. So let's say that you have your guide. Oh, your guide. We can go your boardroom. How can you sit at the head of the table and tell everybody at that head of the table to believe in you, and to follow you through the fire in the fiery building.
60 seconds.
When then you run to a red pill or run and try to be somebody else. How are you able to guide yourself on you when you're being guided by a word or a phrase by somebody? How can you even look at film when the film isn't on you? The film is on the belief that somebody else gave you. So there's another conflict. How are you going to mix somebody else's tracks in your studio? That's like trying to stuff a CD player in a tape deck and trying to get it to play.
10 seconds.
Freelance Rona can understand me because we're old as fuck. That's like taking a CD-ROM and putting it in a tape deck and trying to play it. But that's all you keep doing. So everything that's happening to you are conflicts. But also what's happening to you, and guys, we're getting deep here. I hope y'all, because again, y'all need to watch these shows to understand. But let me tell you what y'all guys are doing where a lot of you guys are fucking up. See, what you're doing is that you're going around to all these entities, right? An 8-track player, right? You're trying to put an 8-track player in a Xbox, okay? For you new updated or PlayStation 5, you PS5 motherfuckers. But what I'm saying is this. Think about what you're doing. You have conflicting things in your mind, but then you go around and you're making backdoor deals with them to keep on being conflicting. You go to your government and listen, you're not trying to work with the other entities. You're trying to just talk to the thing that's sprouting out at the moment. Maybe it's how you don't feel about yourself. Maybe it's you have judgments. Maybe you're kicking yourself in the ass. Whatever you're doing right now, what you're trying to do is you're trying to negotiate with that thing. You're not trying to negotiate at the whole. You're trying to look at every subsystem as its own part versus a subsystem that's connected to a higher part. Y'all are doing it all ass backwards. See, the system is broken down into its parts, which are called subsystem parts. So if one part of the system is not working, then the system as a whole will not function, right? But what you're doing is you're taking subsystem parts and you're making them and trying to make them into wholes. You can't turn a part or a subsystem into a whole because its job is only to be a subsystem. And that's why y'all having y'all's problems, because everything you're doing is you're trying to make the government the only standing body in your mind right now. But see, what you don't understand is the voice in your head, whichever's pulling your string at the moment, wants to be the only thing telling you what to do, telling you you're not good enough, telling you can't get the woman and all this other stuff. But what you don't understand, just like those things, sometimes if now it's gonna sound crazy, but if there's a threat of the culinary school, sometimes the government will work with the marketing team to squash whatever thing you're doing to get you back where you're going. See, whenever you if you guys, I hope I'm not complicating this. The reason why I tell you got to put into everything is because whatever you put into one thing, you're going to have a reaction from everything else, because you should be putting into the whole. You should be putting in every little subsystem part for the whole of you, but you're not doing that. You're just like Monday will be your marketing and you'll forget about everybody else. Tuesday will be this and Wednesday will be that. Thursday will be this. And then you wonder why things aren't working right for you. Because this is where the self-sabotage comes in at. Because here's the thing. Think about this for a second. If you went to the marketing team and they marketed you and you started getting women and started sleeping with women, all right, you started getting a lot of women, guess who you're going to look to? You're just going to look to your marketing team. You won't even have a standard. You just look at how do I promote myself? But if you think about it, that's what they're doing in the surface, right? How do I market myself, my body, my clothes? See how that shit connects? How do I get my body right to get a woman? How do I get my clothes right to get a woman? How do I get a nice car to get a woman? So if you're thinking about it, that's what they're doing right now. They're focusing on the marketing team. And if you're focusing on one aspect of yourself and leaving all the other aspects to fall on the wayside, you can't go to your government and say, well, I need to make a law. You know that mother would say, fuck you. Where were you at when we needed you? And see, that's what y'all got to, that's what I'm telling you. Hey, freelance, I hope they understand where I'm coming with this, freelance. Guys, do y'all understand what I'm saying? I hope y'all get what I'm saying here, because that's how deep it is. And y'all don't even realize why y'all are fucking up, because you guys are so conflicting on what it is you want to do. One hand, you want to sleep with a woman, but on the other hand, you're neglecting your marketing team on how to not only promote yourself, sell yourself, how to talk. You're neglecting your guide. You're neglecting your culinary school. You neglect the drug lab. You neglect all these things because you think that one thing that you're doing is all things. No. That's why there's a long seat and with different chairs in it. Because at the head of that table should be you at the head of your mind, your thought process, your belief system. But the reason why it's not going to help you, or why it's not going to help or help you guys above the surface, is because you're creating the conflict. You're the one that's creating it. And that's why it's not working for you. On one hand, you want to have a standard, but then when it's time to stand on the standard to help the marketing team or help the culinary school, you say, fuck these guys, I'm just going to work on this over here. And then what happens when it's time to market yourself? What do you think what happens when it's time for you to go up to that woman and say something? Why don't you say it? Because they ain't going, why should we help you? You didn't help us. But see, what I'm saying is this is how deep it is. And if you just watch those shows, you'll see what's going on in your head. You'll see what's going on in your head. Your marketing team just gets the interest. Well, here's the thing. Most of you guys are looking, as far as marketing, which is even your failure in that, is that you're trying to prove yourself to a woman, meaning that let's go ahead and work on my body for a woman, work on my car, work on my clothes, high value man bullshit, right? But look who you leaving by the wayside, who you're going to need eventually. Because eventually, even if you get that woman, just like Bear, just because he got the woman, he didn't know what the fuck to say, because he doesn't know how to market and guide himself to guide the woman, because he's not working on that part. He's just riding off of one thing. But I keep telling you, a multitude of things. You all guys are a multitude of things. And that's why it's not working up there. Because you're only focusing on one thing, or you're trying to be slick. Okay, let me give you an example. The tutors are the same thing. Tutors give you the same exact analogy as those things. I love the tutors as well. Showtime, of course. Let me tell you why. See, when when England wasn't getting its way with Spain, who do you think they ran to? France. And then when they got out of sorts with France and things wasn't going right with France, who do you think they ran their loyalty back to? Spain. And that's all they were doing, playing musical chairs. All they were doing is playing musical chairs. But if you watch not the last season of Narcos, but if you watch the second to the last season of Narcos, what that motherfucker did to bring unity was that he organized all the crime bosses. See, y'all miss that shit. If you watch Narcos, see, I'm just giving you shit. If you watch Narcos, not the last season, the one before, what the guy realized is that we have all these bodies fighting each other. What if we get them all to the table as a collective? And what if we get William of Orange? Exactly, FOA. Versailles, exactly. Same exact thing. Same exact things. Right. Hey, see, Dangerous, see that shit? Dangerous. Wait, hold on. Let me show Dangerous. Hold on. Dangerous, just see what the fuck I'm talking about. See, when you have chaos here, you can't organize by just taking care of one side of you. You got to bring everybody to the table. And there you go, Dave. See, nowadays you see what I'm saying, dog. That's why I'm a bad motherfucker, D-Dog. Because, see, if y'all watch Narcos, what he did was he brought all the bosses together and created a unified front where everybody gets paid, everybody wins, no more wars and battles. And now did it for a little while, but see, for you guys in your mindset, this is what you've got to do all day, every day. Because you can't lean on your laws, rules, and codes and neglect your studio where you do your mixes, or neglect your culinary school, or neglect your gym where you have your mental toughness, or neglect your government. See, this is why one must have balance, brothers, because wherever you're leaning right now, you are alienating all the things you're going to look to later on. And then when that shit doesn't work for you, you always wondering why. But see, this is deep. I hope y'all are seeing what I'm saying, guys. I hope y'all are seeing what I'm saying and how nobody talks to y'all about this shit. Nobody on YouTube breaks game down like this. And I keep telling you, TV always tells you the secrets. You just got to look. Sometimes it's right in your face. And if you just see what they're telling you and you govern yourself by what you're seeing to yourself and have a body that works as a collective, then you will guess what happens when you go to that door of getting knocked down, beat down, and thinking you're going to get rejected. The collective guys your fucking back. Because when you're feeling down and you got a hole, they all come together to work with you to make you feel better about your motherfucking self. But you have chaos right now. You have chaos. Yeah. You're right. No, you're right. But let me answer a few of these questions. E and Z, thank you very much. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that one as well. Let me see here. Do you think women complain about communication as a No. No, stop. You see that this is my point. You don't understand. You got to stop leaning on the excuse fairy and shit, dog. All you're doing is eating excuse fairy crunch, and you're neglecting everything about you, and you're in theater number one. That's where you're neglecting, because you're sitting here. See, listen to what I'm saying, young man. You're having problems with organization, but in your mind, you're trying to come up with an excuse to make you feel better. See, if I can shift the blame on women or something women do, then I don't have to look at myself in the fucking mirror. See, this is a case in point. It's a great question, but it's is why y'all are fucking losing, because of things like this. You don't have the balance. So something in you is trying to come up with a reason to keep you in theater number one. Neglect everything else, stay in theater number one, or stay with the cult that you're in. Because the game is never about women, man. As soon as you make it about women, you've already lost. Because you're asking a question about something we don't give a fuck about. But it was a good question. Guys, I'll tell you, the show is deep, guys. Show is deep. I usually get those communication complaints, and I don't give a woman enough phone conversation. But wait a second. Then why are you with? Okay, let me ask you a question, brother, and help my ignorant ass out. What makes you think that a woman is going to sit around and wait for you to talk to them? And what I am telling you, young man, is that her little fucking ass government has come together as an organization. And they say, you know what? This is what we're going to do. We're going to plead one last time, maybe two last times. And if he don't listen, fuck him. We're going to find another guy that's going to fill in those gaps that we're going to give our loyalty to. And you don't even see it because you can't see what you cannot see, young man. You cannot see it. But this is, guys, I hope what I'm saying to you guys out there is helping you see how deep game is. If there is no organization, and within your company or your building, there will always be chaos. And if you're honest with yourself, you should see why. Right, Dangerous. Yeah. Everything's on you. Yeah, everything's on you. Everything's on you. Because, see, young man, if you were a man mindset motherfucker, not the cope, I'm saying you had that mind of yourself that I'm trying to show you, man, your culinary school, your drug lab would have put flavor in her eyes and flavor in her ears to a point where whenever she's missing you or thinking about you, she will have access to you because that's how government works. One will scratch the other one's back. That's it. Drop my fucking phone. One will scratch the other's back, and that's how game works. But the reason why it's not working well for a lot of you young men out there is because y'all are not organized in your thoughts, or you're just swaying one way. And I can tell you for a fact, you are really neglecting your government. I tell you for a fact. And you know why your government's fucking you over? Because your government are pushing these laws to make excuses, to blame women, to be a victim, to not talk to women, to bird watch, make excuses, and be afraid. To when he sees a woman, law, he's going to get fear. When he sees a woman, law, to get anxiety. When he sees a woman, law to make excuses. And you don't even see it because you're neglecting it. You're neglecting them. Some of you are neglecting your marketing team. Why the fuck should they promote you when you're neglecting them? Some of you are neglecting your culinary school. Fuck. Most of you motherfuckers. Let's look at these places. Let's look at all the neglect that y'all are doing to yourselves and why y'all are where you're at. Let's look at this shit. Some of you motherfuckers, Jesus Christ. You're neglecting the most important person to you. You're a scribe. You want to know why you're neglecting him? You understand this motherfucker has one job and one job only. That is just, he's got one job. And his job is to write down your thoughts on a daily basis, to utilize those thoughts to benefit you, to get you and put you in a better position to evolve. And you are fucking over him. You're not even talking to that motherfucker. You're not even talking to that motherfucker. He's not going to write down you bitching. He can't file you bitching in the library. He can't write, I'm not good today. I'm too ugly. I'm too short. She's too pretty. What do I got to do to get her? You know what, if it happens to another guy, he can't write that shit down. Because if he wrote that shit down, then you're already self-destructing yourself through the thoughts. He can't do that. Don't even see that. You know, it's amazing. Nobody talks to y'all about this. Nobody talks to y'all about this. It's amazing, man. It's amazing that y'all don't even see it. Neglecting your studio. Thing that helps you mix down your motherfucking mouthpiece to turn her on through text messages, voice message, video. how the fuck can he work with this studio equipment when you motherfuckers got goddamn 2 pieces of styrofoam and a rope trying to talk to that motherfucker? Taking like I told you, taking it, like your boy said, taking an 8-track and telling him to put this in there and play this shit from 1970 or some shit like that. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Does not work. They're not going to work with it. The worst one is this one. This shit has nothing but cobwebs and shit. You have to have mental toughness to be in this game. And that's why most of y'all are fucking weak mentally, because you have no mental toughness, because you're not even going in your gym and lifting one fucking weight of a thought. See that? Not a weight of your fucking arms, one weight of a thought that can make you just a little bit tougher than you was before. Yeah, it's just, but nobody's going to see, this is what y'all got to understand, man. Nobody's going to tell you this shit, dog. They're just going to let you fail. Or in some of these motherfuckers don't even know. So, some motherfuckers don't even know. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. But let me say this real quick. Champion, I see what you're saying, but let me show you how deep, let me show you how scary that statement is to a surface dweller. See, you're right. Listen, you're 1,000% right, but you're 1,000% wrong because of the perception you're saying it to. See, a surface dweller who has no organization is going to look at that, and you know what he's going to say? I'm not going to talk to her. She's going to turn me down. I don't have a chance. Why don't I have a chance? Oh, hey, because what are we going to use today? Hey, you're too short. Oh, hey, because because you got marks on your face. Oh, the car. Okay. Hey, because you got a fucked up ass car, raggedy clothes, and you got a little shitty ass apartment. Why the fuck would she be with you? She's out of your league. See how that shit works? See, you got to be careful. See, that this is the thing that people don't understand. You got to be careful about the statements that you make, because even though it is right, champion, I agree with you, but it's so wrong in so many other spaces. Because what you're saying to someone with no organization, that's going to be the reason why he doesn't talk to the woman. That's how deep this shit is. This is how deep the game is, man. Yeah, they need to go back and listen. This is why y'all don't ever understand why you're not going to change. Why are we in the 3rd month and you're the same way you are? I'm just showing you right now. This is why. No organization in yourself, all over the place. Or you're leaning towards one thing more than something else. Then had the fucking goal to look for that thing. Oh my God. Okay, you're leaning, like some of you guys lean to other men and listen to they bullshit they telling you, right? Then have the goal to ask yourself, well, there's a woman I like. What do I say to her? What do you think your marketing team is? This motherfucker, did he just ask us what we should say? Culinary school. Did you hear that shit? Ain't no. Let's let him fuck up and fail. Let's let him fuck up and fail. Until you fuck up and fail, then the voice in your head, the top dog, then he's gonna say, see, these women ain't shit. These women ain't good. See what I'm saying? This is how deep it is. A lot of people just, again, freelance can attest. A lot of people, you've never heard this before. There's not one, you find one YouTuber breaking down what I just broke down. Nobody's talking about that shit. But the only way I'm just trying to say, I'm trying to, in order for you to understand how you work, I just gave you some shows. I told you House of Cards. I told you the fucking Tutors. I told you Billions. And I told you the second to the last season of Narcos. All those things have one thing in common, and it is organization and how are you going to work with the other parties to get your main goal. But this has got to be an internal thing. But see, y'all are so over the place because peep game. Okay, let's say you guys, which a lot of you guys are, you're not working on your culinary, your drug labs or anything, which is your sexual side of you. You're not even working on those things, right? But yet you want to sleep with a woman. See how that shit go? See how fucking off you are on that shit? You're not even working on ways to touch her, things to say to her, setting up your fucking you're not doing none of that stuff, right? But then when you meet her, all of a sudden you want to know, well, how can I get her to bed? And this shit is so beautiful. It's a goddamn shame. It is so beautiful. But in order to understand what I'm saying, you got to see it for yourself. Don't believe me. Don't believe me. I always tell you, don't believe me. See it for yourself. But if you ever wonder why, when you motherfucking see a woman and you're texting her a little bit or you meet her at the bar and you want to get her to your house and you don't know what to say and you don't know what to do, we call that, you ready, guys? That's called drawing a blank. And why do you think you're drawing a blank? Do you actually think the person that you're neglecting or those entities or those buildings in your mind, you're neglecting the drug lab, you're neglecting the studio, you're neglecting all these things that you are actually going to need to be able to talk to her, to show her why she should fuck you. But why do you think you draw blanks? And y'all don't even, and look, that, a freelance, that, you can go ahead and say it, dog. That right there. Why do you guys think when you see a woman, you draw a blank? Why do you guys think you watch shows like this and you take all these notes and then when you see the woman, you draw a blank, you don't know what to do? Neglection. There is no organization. There is no organization in all these things. And all you're doing is leaning too much on one thing, if maybe, not even one thing. You're probably neglecting everybody. And that's why you're all over the fucking place. But you know how you can tell someone that neglects everybody? Is when he jumped from Metal to Purpose to SYSBM to Go Your Own Way to No Fap to Be on Your Purpose to Money, Clothes, and Status to High Value Man. You already know what he is. Hey. And guess who else knows? The motherfucker you trying to get. You always can tell how deep you are with yourself by what you neglect. I keep trying to push y'all guys. Y'all got to have everybody at the table. Narcos, the second to last season, you got to have everybody at the table. And listen, and I'm not saying in a sense of sitting there and listening to their grievances. There shouldn't be any grievances. There should be a communication and an understanding of one. You. One mind, one thought. What we call, you ready for it? The single-minded man. If that doesn't connect, see all these things. I keep trying to tell you guys, y'all just don't see it because no one's ever told you about this before. But some of that might be in the book. See, there's things that y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know, but there's some things in it. But I'll give y'all a smidge of something. That's how deep the shit's gonna be. Because y'all are not supposed to know. You're supposed to keep doing what you're doing right now. You're supposed to do exactly what it is you're doing right now. And you're going to keep fucking failing. What do you do? Wait, what do that mean when a woman call you and complain because you don't call her? Hey, Alex, that just means she's gonna call me. That's all. Hold on, Tyler. That's all. That's all it means. You okay? I'm gonna explain, Alex, real quick, why y'all surface dwellers don't call women. Because you really have nothing to really say that's of substance or meaning to really get her horny and wet. I mean, okay, how you doing? How was your day? What are you up to? Okay, what you doing? How you doing? Oh, that's interesting. Ha ha ha. LOL, LOL, emoji. That's all you guys are. So I understand why you can't talk to women, because look what the fuck you've neglected. You don't even know how to. The only things you never neglected, you didn't neglect your numbers, you didn't neglect your alphabets. You didn't neglect those motherfuckers, but you neglected everything else, man. What a fucking shame. What do you mean, Tyler? It all connects. It all connects. I don't understand what you mean, Tyler. Everything connects, Tyler. Everything connects. I don't understand what you mean by the question, Tyler. Everything connects. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a very good one. Very good one. A double-minded man. That's you're right. Not single. Very good one. Very good statement, sir. Very good statement. We're gonna have a show tomorrow. Yes. As far as the different systems in your mind, for example, the government should be the government, be broken down to the subsystem of the judicial. Well, it's not really the judicial, the legislature, and all this other stuff. The government has to be okay. The government is how you govern not just yourself, but let's just take out. I'm gonna show you woman and self. All right, two different things. You must govern all the motherfuckers at the table, because everybody at the table needs its own different kind of nourishment, because your gym is not your culinary school. Your studio is not your drug lab. You got to nurture every one of those motherfuckers. That's why I keep telling you, this shit ain't about women. I keep telling y'all motherfuckers, this is all about that, okay? But then, hold on, that's just with you now. Then from that point, think about, okay, let's just say 1, 2, and 3. 4, I'm gonna say 4. Let me show how deep this is. Number 1 is how you govern you, right? Number 2 is how you govern yourself in your past. Number 3 is how you govern yourself in the present. Number 4 is how you govern yourself in the future. Then let's add a 5th one. How do you govern yourself with a woman? But then we can go 5, 1, 2, 3, or 5 ABC. How do you govern a woman dealing with your past, then your present, and your future? And then we need to go and govern 5.8.1 is how you govern the woman and how you govern her and how you want her to move. Y'all don't understand. Y'all just don't get it. Everything, the subsystems are so important because they all play a role in how you move. The way you move with your past is not the same way you should move with your present. And it shouldn't be the same way you move in your future. But because you're a surface dweller, you have systematically tried to combine and smash because you think your past is really your future or your reality or your present. And that's where it flips over. See, remember I told you, like the champion guy said that, something about, he said something about women, right? But when you're on the surface, that's death. That's a bad thing because you're not looking at how deep the game is. I can't talk too much more, but I wanted to kind of give you all examples because we'll have more discussions on that with the book and stuff. I can't talk about that. But when we get to the book, I just gave you a little sample how deep it is, but nobody's talking about this shit right here, man. But I'm just giving you a prime example. But that's how deep it is. That's how deep it is. Okay. That's how deep it is. It's just it's there's so many layers. Because I'm gonna give you another prime example. How do you govern yourself when you see her? How do you govern yourself between seeing her and walking over to her? How do you govern yourself to get that smile, to get that blush, to get the thinking and reacting? How do you govern yourself to show her that she needs to bring the trust down and no trust? See, there, everything, and dog, that's just government. We didn't talk about the gym. We didn't talk about the studio. We didn't talk about the culinary school. Didn't even mention the fucking drug. Everything fucking connects. And in order to be on the other side, you must be truly organized and one with yourself. It's just that way. It's so beautiful the way it is. But you can't see it when you're disorganized with yourself, especially when you don't trust yourself. So if you don't trust yourself, then what's the judgment you're already putting on those guys that's supposed to help you out? If I don't trust myself, how can I trust you to trust? How can I trust you to tell me I should go talk to that woman? You don't talk to her. Well, I don't trust myself, but because you didn't trust your culinary school and your motherfucking drug lab, why do you always think you're drawing blanks? Every time the moment you feel like, damn it, I'm close. I just need that one thing to push the pendulum and she's going to want to come to my place. Why do you think you draw the blanks? Do you actually think that they're going to fucking help you when it is you that said, fuck you? They didn't say, they said, we got you. You said, fuck you. I don't need you. I need words and phrases. I need to talk about women and why government is bad and family court and shit that I'm not even dealing with. Why Jeff Bezos? Oh my God, if happens to Jeff Bezos, you don't even see the self-sabotage. But nobody's going to tell you. Nobody's going to tell you. Nobody's going to discuss that. What do I do to prepare for your, have your questions ready, Global. Have your questions ready. Have your questions ready, brother. But gentlemen, I'm saying in these next 15, 17 minutes that we have, is that what I'm saying is that, hey, Reggie, just because you ain't watching it doesn't mean you're not fucking poking the holes in your boat by sitting around bird watching. You're not bringing any substance to your organization by looking at shit. You got to learn how to do shit. I'm just saying, it's just, it's so beautiful that nobody on the fucking face of the internet is talking about what I'm telling you about right now. And it's so beautiful. It's beautiful when you can understand it or fucking even overstand it. But for all you guys out there, you're starting to fucking connect a dot to see why you draw blanks. You can't come up with an idea in the moment, especially when you don't even utilize your boy, your ace boom comb. The motherfucker. If I got a Christmas list, he's always number one on my list. The one person who has one fucking job to do, and once that job is done, to put it in the library so everybody else can access that information, you're saying fuck you. You're saying I don't need you. I don't need to talk to you. I don't need to put a thought down. Because I know a lot of you guys are saying, but wait a second, Steve, I do have thoughts. But I keep trying to tell you it is not going to write poison or things that are going to be detrimental to you. That's why your library is empty, because all you're doing is talking shit about you and judging you. Why would he write, I ain't shit? Why would he put in the library, I'm too short, I don't have a car, I don't have clothes, I don't have an apartment, poor me, boo. What? Guys, y'all ain't ready for this, dog. I'm telling y'all, y'all ain't ready for the game. It's so deep. Why is the mother of my kids keep lying even though we broke up a long time ago? Tony, I say this with love. Dog, I don't understand why you hate yourself so much. Let me tell you why you hate yourself. I say please be a father to your children, but I'm going to tell you, but I got to tell everybody that's listening to me, don't be Tony. You see, Tony didn't have any organization, right? And Tony ran to an ain't shit motherfucking woman that was always lying. And Tony, because he didn't have an organization, they said, you know what? We'll just let him fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck him. We're not going to tell him to wrap up. We're not going to tell him to protect his seed. We're not going to tell him to get rid of this ain't shit motherfucker. Matter of fact, do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Roddy, right. But see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Hold on. No. It's cool. It's cool. No. This question is very important. This is one of the most important questions of the show today. You want to know why? Because this is what you're going to be without any fucking organization. This is what you're going to be. A blind dumbass. No, I'm glad you're fathered. I'm not talking about your kids. A blind dumbass that fucks ancient women and gets them pregnant because he has no standard. He doesn't care about himself. Lost, no organization. This is why this is one of the most important questions of the show, gentlemen. Ronnie, no, I'm serious. This is the most important because I'm connecting this dot. See, he's asking the why does the mother of his kids keep lying? But you want to know where he should be asking that question? He should be asking his fucking government who should be governing his ass. But he ain't doing it. He ain't doing it. This is why a lot of guys fuck up because of a lack of organization. Well, Divine, you're right, but wait a second. Wait, here you go. Why does he care? There you go, D. What is she lying to you about that she hasn't lied to you about before, brother? Y'all act like these women all of a sudden start lying as soon as they spit out the first baby. This is how y'all act. You see what I'm saying, Divine? That's what I'm trying to say, man. He's asking the why too goddamn late. Too late in the game to ask the why now. Too late in the game to ask the why. Because now you just got to be responsible now. Right, 451, you can't stop other people from lying, but you sure can stop getting them pregnant. You can stop fucking them raw. You can stop having them in your presence. But you know what? What the fuck do I know about the game? Remember, remember, guys, what does Steve know about the game? He's out the game. He's old. What does he know? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? This is how deep it is. This is how deep it is. This is how bad it is for you guys. You guys are going to end up like this young man. And I'm sorry you're doing this. Yes, Richie, game doesn't stop for no goddamn body. But it will fuck you over when you try to fuck it over. The game and life and time came together and rewarded you the greatest reward it can give somebody, and that is the birthright of being a man. It gave you nuts. And what is the thing you gave him back? Fucking with an ain't shit woman. And you actually think they're going to help you out? Nope. Not at all. No, you do care. No. Let's wait a second, my brother. It's okay. I get you do care. See, you don't understand. You care because you asked a question. See, a drop of poison can kill you. Just like a woman lying because she don't respect you as a man because you never demanded the respect of a man. And if you try to demand it because of the lack of organization, do you actually think you're going to stand on anything? Can't stand on what you don't take care of. But again, guys, I keep telling you, nobody talks about this shit we talk about. Nobody discusses that. And we're going to work on that. We'll be working on that. In the book, we'll be working on that. That's something that we got to work on. I'm showing you. I'm giving you one. I'm just giving you one. I told you it's going to be on 400 pages. And also just give you another piece. But can't give y'all no more. Got to leave a surprises. But we're going to be working on this. This is how deep we're going to be on. Ain't nobody going to be doing this shit. We're going to be on some deep-ass shit. But this is, look, what I'm just showing you right now, that's a scratch of a surface right there. What you just heard right there is we're just scratching the surface. Because I'm going to show you how to get the organization. Can't get it right now. We can't talk about that shit right now, but I'm going to show you how to get the organization. I'm going to show you how to put this shit together. We'll get it together, but, well, I won't get it together. I got it together. The question is, I don't know if you won't get it together, but, I mean, you know. Well, no, what I'm saying is, Tony, I'm not trying to be true. But Tony, listen to me. Listen to me, Tito. If you know one thing about me, I'm just not going to say shit. I will tell you why. Because right now, right now, Tony, this is what I'm saying, my brother. You just don't understand what I'm saying because what I'm saying to you is a foreign language. Because I'm saying to you, Tony, love yourself. And you can't even understand what the fuck I'm saying. I'm saying love yourself. Love all the things that make you unique in this world. But you don't want to even do that, brother. So nobody's going to work with you. I can try to help you work with yourself. But if you are not going, do you see why? Guys, all this connects, man. I tell you, you should see now why the average guy is always the same, why he fails, and why he can't win in this thing. Because he doesn't even see it. Now, the book, we're at 99% done. We're at the last chapter, finishing that up. And once that's done, I got to add a little bit of illustration and do something else I can't tell you about. And then when I do that, it'll be ready. It'll be ready. So, yeah, we're getting that. But I'm just saying that before you even have a child, before you even get out of your bed, you should already have something in place. Remember that 5.8.1, that future? That 5.8.1, that future, remember that future thing I told you? Remember the guys? Remember that law, that future, you remember those law thing I talked about earlier? You should already have that in place. If I get her pregnant, I already have everything together. And I know if it ain't going to work out, I got the lawyer's number. I got the documentation ready to go. I'm going to go to the family court and put in for child support and give my visitations. And I'm not saying this to scare any of you guys. I'm just saying this to protect yourself. But you can't see it when you don't see it. Remember, there are things you know. There are things you don't know. And just like these last few minutes, there are things you don't even know that you don't even know. And this, my friend, is a don't even know that I don't even know. Because you never even thought on that deep of a level to even have understanding of why you're fucking up, because there is no organization. 13 Leaky, just say, ask your question, brother. Just don't put a Q in it. Just ask your question. Yeah, but that's all I'm saying, guys. Again, I'm not trying to drown you guys. I'm not trying to drown you with game. But as you can see, yeah, I have to talk a little bit about the woman, but I talk about you first. I always talk about you first. You first. Because you are the one that has to communicate with yourself first before you can communicate with anybody on the outside world. That's how it works. Put that shit. Fuck. I can't find it. Yeah, but yeah, we got about 4 minutes. Any other questions, guys? I got y'all down. I'm trying to help y'all best I can. I mean, I got y'all, man. I'm trying to help y'all the best I can, but it's just y'all just gotta help yourselves, brothers. Just gotta help yourselves. You gotta be able to see this game yourselves, man. So should I expect the feeling of feeling like an idiot after I try? Try what? Try what? Well, ask your question. Ask your question, E. I didn't see it. Ask your question again. Ask it again. But you're saying, should I expect to feeling like an idiot if I try? But let me ask you a question. What is an idiot to you? What is a idiot to you? And is a woman that important in your life to feel like you're an idiot? Then you worship women. Then you worship women. Well, you needed coaching, dog. You're just lying to yourself. You're not confident. You can't be. I don't know. It's like a duck saying, "I want to be a lion." You're not. You don't have any game, brother. You get some coaching, man. You got, dog. Guys, judgment number 6, right there in y'all face. Where's my remote control? Judgment number 6, right in your fucking face. This is why you're not, because you're on judgment number 6. And judgment, a combination of 3, 4, and 5. Because you said people, meaning women and men. Then you also got a judgment number 1 because you're talking about I. Oh my God, man. Y'all see why it's so difficult to get in this fraternity? Y'all see why y'all actually think you can just get in this shit, man? Do y'all think this, man? This is, Jeremy, it's like you might as well go to a million, Jeremy. I mean, he's hitting them all. And he didn't even realize it. He didn't even realize he's hitting it all. You want to know why? Because no one told him. No one told him. But you want to know why? Because he's neglecting and leaning somewhere he shouldn't be leaning. Nobody's going to cover your ass if you're neglecting them, even in the real world. How do you continue to nourish relationships with people who you know when you are focused on What relationships? What do you mean with guys? The fuck are you talking about? What is he? Hey, yeah, hey, do you hide your light? Hey, my man. Water. 13 Leaky, you have failed. Leaky, you failed. If I was you, I'd just throw all that shit in the trash can. You failed. You failed. Leaky, you failed. If I was you, I'd just take the puzzle and just dump it in the fail. You failed. You failed, buddy. You failed. And you don't even know why you failed. You failed. Thank you, Prime, because he ain't paying attention. This is why y'all just. Whew. All right. You're saying family and friends. You said family and friends. Again, there you two. Welcome to judgment number 6. Why do you... I don't understand why y'all put so many things above yourself. Why are you nourishing shit that is not you? What do you get out of nourishing yourself? No, he didn't mean that he had 5. Okay, Rod. If he meant 5 100, he's still wrong and he loses because he can communicate it right. See, it's so hard to win in this shit, dog. It's so hard to win. But it's not about no, Richie. It's not about the take too long. It's about following the instructions. Yeah, hey, Russ, that's what I'm trying to tell him. I don't understand you surface dwellers. Why are you trying to nourish somebody before you? Man, whatever, dude. Then you ain't right. Then you ain't ready for this. It will after a while. I'm about to give someone. It's so big. Yeah, but 90 times soon, man. That thing is. You'll see what I'm talking about, man. You'll see what the fuck I'm talking about. It's just shit. I want to. I just got to figure out how I'm going to do that shit. But there is something I am going to do. Something special for if you want to get signed or something. I got some idea I'm going to do that. But listen, the problem is that where is your focus? Your focus is on them. Listen. It's common sense. What? Call your mother. Tell her you love her. Carve out a day that you're going to see her. I mean, this shit is just kindergarten. How the fuck? I don't understand how. You got to get coaching. We got to start with coaching, sir. Because we got to start with coaching. You got too much bad wiring that we got to clean you out, dog. It's just too much here, sir. As far as the sub personality go, the sub personalities to the sub personalities as well, I'm QAing myself right now, and I think there is, but what I know because I know nothing. Well, I don't even understand what you're saying right here. What do you mean? You're not okay. You're not doing it because you just heard this the first time in 30 fucking years, right? So what you're hearing is brand new. And now you realize that you haven't been doing it. But thus, what I'm trying to show you is why we're in the 3rd month and you're not growing yet because you haven't done that. You don't know what you don't know. That's the whole thing. I'm just giving you that, but I'm not giving that shit out, man. You ain't supposed to know all that shit, man. But what I'm saying is for you guys out there, I'm not saying be a dick. Common sense says if you want to see your family and you're studying and you're learning you Carve out a time. Go to your fucking scribe. What is my fucking schedule looking like? Am I free at fucking 5 or 6? Okay, well then you know what? I'll go see mom at 6. Mom, I'm gonna come see you at 6 o'clock. Then you're not neglecting. Gentlemen, this is not astrophysicist. This is all common. Guys, I promise you, it's all common sense, man. I'm not trying to confuse you guys. Everything I'm showing you, it's all common sense, brother. It's all common sense at the end of the day. That's all it is. Whew. So, what else has got to be common sense at the end of the day, gentlemen, is that y'all got all you guys out there, y'all have to think about the graveyard. You have to think about the graveyard. Always remember everybody in there that had one thing in common. They thought they had tomorrow coming to them. Live every day like it is your last. Oh, let me read the last thing. What I meant is when you say that you subsystems to your government and there are subsystems to those systems and vice versa. Well, what about them? What about them? I'm not going to talk about that. You'll learn that in the book. That'll be broken down. It'll be broken down. You just don't know that yet. We're not there yet. The book is not out. Okay. I can't give you that. Okay. Can't give you that. You've already lost again. How can you learn something that's infinite, sir? I know shit, G, but I know nothing. I know shit, but I know nothing. I know shit, but I know nothing. I'll say it again. I know shit, but I know nothing. And that's how it is. That's how it goes. That's how deep the game is. Yep. It is very, very deep. Very deep. But unfortunately, gentlemen, it's so deep that we can't have this hit the outside world. We got to close it off. I can't. We can't release this one. I know y'all want this really bad. We can't release this one. It's too much information for y'all. We gotta close that one down. It's too deep. We can't. I shouldn't have talked to you about that. I shouldn't have talked to you about that. It's just I had no choice, man. Y'all gave me no fucking choice in the matter. So, but I can't talk about it no more until the book comes out. But between us, while we're live right now, all 55 of us right now, that it's private now. So it'll be like it never had happened. So I can't talk on it anymore, but we'll cover that in the book. But I can't talk on it anymore. I can't. It's just so many layers to this shit. But as you can see, it's just a small example of what we're going to be giving you. Just a taste. Just a taste of how deep the game is. But gentlemen, let me tell you what else is deep. The graveyard is deep because everybody in there thought they had tomorrow coming to them. Live every day like it is your last. Love yourself. Learn yourself. And I can tell y'all because we ain't going to talk about this anymore. Organize yourself. Get organized, man. Get organized. Get organized. And I'm telling you, there's so many layers to this. We got to wrap this up. We got to go private. We got to wrap this up. All right, man. We out, man. Peace.
Just like that, man mindset. Just like that, man mindset. Have a good night, the show is over. Take notes and use what the dean has told you. Now with dating, your game is colder. No hesitation when you approach her. Gotta